There's the mic. Oh fuck! Sorry, I know what I've forgotten to do. Bear with me. I'm just gonna go under the desk. Not for anything filthy. Hang on. Oh shit. Also, if I don't come up, then I've electrocuted myself. In which case, Cyanide can have the YouTube channel. Actually, I take that back immediately. Anyone but Cyanide can have the YouTube channel. Back in a minute. I'm about to pull out a cable. I have no idea what it is. So if the stream goes offline, then whoops. Hang on. You still with me? Can you see me? Hello? Am I still live? I think I'm still live. I think I'm okay. I got away with it. Okay, hang on. Oh, fuck me. Hang on. Fucking hell, I'm really unfit. I'm sweating just by getting down under the desk. Okay, so I just plugged in what should have been the most important feature of the stream. Bear with me. Nope, did I not plug it in properly? I did. Activate it. There we go. Sorry, I just realised that the camera was not plugged in. I'd taken it out to, put a different USB device over there instead. Hi! Hello everyone, I hope you're all okay. Hope you're having a lovely afternoon and welcome indeed to the stream. So, yeah, this morning I buggered off to go and see my nan, and she's okay. Sorry, my grandmother. And she's okay, she's all good. She's a little bit bored, what with the virus and everything. She can't exactly do all of the normal things that she would normally do. She has lots of pensioner clubs and stuff. But, yeah, I went to go see her and she's okay. And, yeah, beyond that, it's just been a fairly chill day. I did a bit of cleaning and it was boring. I was supposed to do some editing, but, I don't know. I need to do more editing, but I'm just not really I'm not feeling very focused right now. So, yeah, I was just going to drop into a bit of Kerbal Space Program and try and pick up the threads of my last playthrough. I seem to remember that I had managed to get a moon base going, and I think I was faffing around a little bit on Minmus, which, if you're not familiar with Kerbal Space Program, is a second moon for the Earth-like planet called Kerbin. No, wait, Kerbal? Wait, hang on. What's the name of the planet itself? Kerbal's the star, isn't it? Hang on. These are Kerbal, so it's Kerbin, isn't it? Yeah, sorry, I'm stupid. Let me just back out. Yeah, so here we are. Hang on a second. So that's the dog, that's the art. Sorry, if the artist is watching, I do apologise. I fucked up horrendously and I haven't properly stored... it's a long story short. I was storing the credits for the artwork as a small thumbnail in the bottom... Sorry, as a small piece of text on OBS. But I didn't realise that I was actually just copying the previous one, the source for the previous one. So without realising, I've been overriding all of the names as I've made a new one. So now I have no idea who's done most of the art that I've saved. So, oops, I'm stupid, basically. Hi, sweetie. Are you okay? What do you want? Do you want a belly rub? Is that what you want? Hang on. More important things are calling. Bear with me. I know, we'll have a cuddle later. Don't you get grumpy, we'll have a cuddle later, okay? I know. Don't you give me those eyes. Ah, dear. Right, anyway, so welcome indeed, folks. Welcome to a bit of Kerbal Space Program. So, from the top, I'm sure most people are familiar with this, but if you're not, effectively it's a simulated NASA, I suppose, in that you've got to, create and run a space program, starting from the very bottom, so starting just by learning how to launch a simple rocket into, like, low orbit, to eventually travelling deep within the solar system, or even the other way, as in heading towards the star in the middle of the solar system, to explore and complete missions, and generally just, be creative with rocket design. It is singularly excellent. I very, very strongly recommend Kerbal Space Program. If you don't have it, it's definitely one to have. Thank you, Mag. Thank you very much, Mag. And Neril, and hang on a minute. Neri, Mag, and Jabbo, and Godiva, and NW Carbide, and Dre Bluos, Phoenix Flame 92, Criminula, Arcanus, Fusu, and Azurcross, and Lay Madman. Thank you, all of you. And Uohon, thank you, all of you. You're very kind to me. Thank you. Right. Okay, so what are our missions? We have 6 current active missions here at Mission Control. So, position a satellite in a specific orbit around the moon. Okay, easy difficulty. Get science data from space around Minmus, which is the other moon. Science data from the surface of the moon. Explore Minmus. What does explore Minmus mean? Because we already have a crew there. Rendezvous 2 vessels in orbit of Minmus. That's part of explore Minmus? Is it? Did I click it? Okay. So just dock 2 vessels on or around Minmus. Haven't we already done that? I mean, we've got 2 vessels on the surface of Minmus. Maybe I sent them there in a complete package. Okay. Position a satellite in polar orbit around Minmus and build a new orbital station around the moon. That one's quite tough. Thank you, Yubhan. Thank you very much. And Reaper, thank you very much. Okay. So lots of missions around the moon and Minmus. So satellite in specific orbit around the moon. That could be a good entry point while I remember all the controls. Let's just go to my tracking station. Thank you, Smokers. Thank you. Okay then, so here we have Kerbin itself, and the lines, for those, again, not familiar, represent all of the things that are in orbit, be it planets themselves, or the various crafts that I've launched. So here's the moon itself. If I remember correctly, we had a lunar base in a big crater. That must be it there. So we have a bunch of Kerbals already on the moon. What's that there then? Digby is a twat MK5, my first moon probe. There's the first moon landing ever. Okay. What's that there? Second moon landing in the lowlands. So there's still plenty of stuff I need to explore. Moon... What's that, sorry? Resource scanner MK1. So this is where we were... In fact, why did I have a resource scanner here? It must have been a mission. As far as I know, I have no technology to get resources out of the moon. And this must be the mission that it wants me to do. The satellite around the moon. Okay. Thank you, Kabla Monic. And Shano Mars. Thank you, both of you. Thank you. And thank you, Smokers, for the compliments. Is it possible to destroy a planet? No, it's just a space exploration game, Hayne. The whole idea is that you do the same thing that NASA's doing, in that, sending up probes and getting samples and stuff. Okay, let's just do a simple start then. So let's send we'll send a satellite off, a commercial mission. So it's a satellite around... Well, simple orbit. Or is it this one? No, it is this one, isn't it? How can I see the objectives on this screen? The moon, characteristics. Ooh, here they are. So position a satellite in specific orbit around the moon. Build a new unmanned probe that has an antenna and can generate power. Notes. This must be a new unmanned probe built by this incorporate. Notes. Have a resource survey scanner on the satellite. Maintain stability for 10 seconds. Okay. So very similar to that mission then. Resource scanner MK1. So if I've already built one, I mean, can I just... Thank you, Supercast Gaming. And Captain PT. Thank you very much. How far have I ever gotten, Kerbal? I believe the furthest I've reached Teapot even, is exploring some areas around Joule. I think Joule is it Jupiter or Saturn? It's one of those. But alas, I've never really gotten further than that. So, a little way through the game, but not super far. Right. Oh, hello, sweetie. What do you want? What do you want, gorgeous? Did I disturb you? I would give you treats, but you have literally eaten every single dog treat in this flat. You've eaten all of them. I got nothing. What do you want from me? I got nothing. She's okay. What do you want? Hang on. What do we have? I've got some chewing gum. Do you want some chewing gum? She's like, what the fuck is that? I've got nothing. I've got nothing, honey. I know. You'd be a good girl. Thank you, Love Moon. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right. Okay, so, simple thing. Yeah, simple mission then. So let's go to the vehicle assembly building. So this this massive building in the middle of the map where you can assemble the various rockets in preparation for their launch and then wheel them out to the launch site. So via this giant rail or track or whatever, wheel them out and then launch them when the conditions are ideal. Thank you, Redden. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's go to open. Now, this might be a bit difficult because I thought it was funny, but now that I look at it, it probably wasn't that clever. I've gone and named all of my individual spacecraft in honour of my clanmates. So we have Bavin is a cunt, Digby is a twat, Edberg puts fairy liquid up his bum. We have Quebec likes penis, MK1, 2, and 3. We have SWAT Knight is a drunk, and Waffle likes to stroke himself. Both the manned and the drone version. Okay. Which one did I send to the moon? I don't have a clue. That's a slight problem. Thank you, Oxix. Thank you very much, Oxix. Thank you. Fuck. Hang on. Are they ordered by... They're sorted alphabetically, aren't they? Uh-oh. Okay. So what would have been the... no, I don't necessarily want to go with the really big... If we're just going to the moon, we don't need, like, stupid, huge launching rocket. Whatever. I could just build a fresh one, couldn't I? What's this? What SWAT Knight is a drunk? Yeah, it's sort of like a middle stage, isn't it? Yeah. Hi there, Harry. ZF Harry's in the chat, everybody. So this is a manned one, so it's got... Okay, hang on. Do I still have the Delta V calculator? Is that now... Whoa, what the fuck? Don't want that. Hang on. Craft... Delta V... Yes, it's still got the Delta V thing. That's good. Okay. That's going to be helpful. So, fuck, hang on. What was it? Where's my Evernote? Evernote. Bear with me. Right, so previous... Hang on. Evernote. So, it was around 3,000... Hang on. 3,500. Okay. So how much is that? 4,000. Okay. So 4,000. So what was it? 4,500 Delta V to get to the moon orbit, I think? Okay. So just more than 4,500 and we'll be fine. Okay. 3.5 for low LKO? Is that moon orbit though, Laxky? It's right. Well, just make sure we have at least, well, say 5k. Anything more than that. Oh, low Kerbal orbit. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, that's fine then. We'll be fine. Sorry for those who know no idea what I'm talking about. We need to make sure that our rocket has sufficient acceleration to get us where we need to go, and then more importantly, so getting where we need to go is fine. That's the easy bit. The hard bit is slowing down. We can go pretty much anywhere and just launch a rocket at something and fire it. We can get there. It's fine. It's landing in one piece that's the difficult bit. So you've got to spin the rocket round and then basically accelerate in the opposite direction in order to not turn yourself into a dark smear on the side of the moon, which would be inconvenient, especially for our clients who are paying us in this case to deliver a satellite. So, where is that satellite? I've done it again, haven't I? That's an encyclopedia. So, an unmanned probe that has an antenna and can generate power. Okay, so let's build that from... Yeah, might as well just build that then. This is a man thing. Let's just do it from scratch. Fuck it. Let's just make... Instead of just loading up some old mistakes, let's just make some brand new ones, shall we? Okay, so what have we got here? So please forgive me, it's been a while since I've played, so I might fuck this up horrendously. Right, command pod. Is this the best one that I... Is this the best one that I can get? So how much is that? 650? 300? What's that, sorry? Re-entry module. Lander cat. Okay, so this is the best one that I can afford right now, isn't it? So this is a remote control unit. Okay. So this thing is going to get the probe where we need to go. Pardon me, I'm so sorry. So build a new unmanned probe that has an antenna and can generate power. Antenna? Communications. I think we're going to need a slightly bigger one if we're going to communicate with the moon, right? Thank you, bad luck. Thank you very much. A relay antenna is probably a bit too big. Just stick that there for the minute. I might change that because that's a bit oof. So, generate power. Have a resource survey scanner on the satellite and can maintain stability for 10 seconds. Okay. So, let's put on a fuel tank on the thing. So, we'll just go with a liquid fuel. That's a bit too chunky. So is that. Oscar B. Dinky one. So, oxidizer and liquid fuel. Okay. And what about a dinky wee engine? Let's have a look. Spark engine could do. So thrust spark engine. That's got 1,310 delta V. So that can change its acceleration. That's quite a lot, to be honest. Okay. Might need to fiddle with that in a bit, though. Bear in mind, this only has to be a satellite in orbit, so we don't have to do anything fancy. Okay. So, we also need... Indeed it does, Shub. But truth be told, I mean, this is going to sound a bit weird, but I find the funniest... I don't know, the funniest bullshittery things tend to be the ones that you don't expect to be funny. As in, it's mainly when people are playing it straight. And it's not supposed to be funny that it's at its funniest. Anyway, so turbo... Sorry, I just need to remember what all of these are. Might booster. So that's solid rocket fuel. Thumper... Oh, that's the big... Ah, hang on. An ant liquid fuel engine. Thank you, Squishy-kun. Thank you very much, Squishy. Can I go smaller? Nah, we don't need smaller. That's fine. Okay. So what was that thing about the survey scanner? What does that mean? Sorry, where's the survey scanner? This? No. Surface scanner? Survey scanner. What's a survey scanner? This thing here. Oh, okay. Right, okay then. Whoa, boy. That's a biggie. That's a chunky boy. Right, so deploy that. Okay, so obviously that's not going to start deployed. Do we need a fairing for it? Maybe. Maybe, yeah. Okay. No, I'm not building a rocket shape like a dick worth wubber. I would never do that. There's no evidence. Can't stick it on the side. There's no like sticky bit. Okay, and also it doesn't have any power, so the probe is not going to. Yeah, or solar energy for that matter. Transmit or recover. Survey scanners maintain stability. Okay. Let's go and stick on. Oh, good. We can actually afford the proper shielded ones. Stick on one of those. Thank you, 3ABC. Thank you very much. So we've just got ourselves a solar panel thing. Whoop. Voila. Can I spin this? I believe I can. Do that. We could two on either, get either side, couldn't we? Is that music a bit too loud, or is it just me? Am I too loud? Okay, so that's got 800 delta V now. Maybe I should put a bigger fuel thing on there. Maybe that's a bit too dinky. Let's put a bigger fuel thing. Hang on. Pop that there. Take that off. Pop that there. What have we got instead? Yep, that's a bit too chunky. T400. What's smaller? T200? T200. Okay, and then stick a spark engine. We can probably go bigger, can't we? Engines. Terrier? Try a Terrier. Oh, 600. Okay. The increase in mass has reduced. Hang on. So 600 delta V with a Terrier. So what happens if I put on a... Hang on a minute. So, Terrier, so vacuum 600 kN in a vacuum. An ant has only 2. Oh, 900. Okay, hang on. 900. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm looking at... Yeah, I need to switch to vac. Sorry, you're right. I'm stupid. How do I do that again? It's... thrust... How do I do that again? Sorry, yeah, I do know what you're talking about. I need to change the delta V reading to vacuum, not in atmosphere. So it can give... Well, I don't really need to, do I? But just be helpful if I learn how to do it. Bottom... sorry, button in the bottom right, says Laxkey, that says the triangle or the delta V. Ah, thank you. So vacuum calculations. Thank you, sir. So there we go. So that switched... Oh, so... Okay, 2,480 meters per second in a vacuum. So that's its total... The difference, the change it can make in acceleration in a vacuum. So with no resistance through an atmosphere, it can just fly directly forward. Okay. So 2,480. Where's the spark? 2,480. 3, 2. Okay, this is even more efficient. It's too loud? Yeah, it is a bit... Sorry, let me just drop the music just a little bit. The dog's buggered off over there. She's okay. Drop the music just a little bit. How do I do that? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just... Hang on. Do it from here. I'll do it. There we go. Ah, dearie me. Okay. Right. I've forgotten what I was doing. Could have that engine, could have something a bit... Hang on, let's just put this one for now. And then put the solar things back on. So here and here. I should probably speed this up a bit. This is supposed to be a simple mission. Okay, pop the communications array there. So we don't have any batteries aboard either. So let's just quickly do that. We don't need huge batteries. Electrical. Yeah, a bit too big. That's what she said. Okay, pop that there. Battery under there. Okay. So, no, it's going to be ye of little faith. It's going to be a simple mission. It's going to be done in like a heartbeat. Okay, new unmanned probe, antenna, and can generate power. Done and done. Reach the designated orbit around the moon. Have a resource survey scanner. Done, and maintain stability for 10 seconds. Okay, all of this should be fine, right? Okay, so... Oh, yes, and we can transmit the data from the... Oh, that's the surface... Okay. From the surface of the moon. This won't do that. Okay, so this is the launch. So 2,287 delta V in total. So we need, what was it? Right, 4,500 roughly? So let's go and... Should I stick a fairing on there? Why not? Stick a fairing on there. What's the size that I need? Yeah, pop that one there. Yep. So this is just going to help it as it ascends, so we don't have this enormous... There we go. We don't have this piece of equipment that's not very aerodynamic. Okay. Retract the solar whatsits. Voila. There we go. It's like a butt plug that's going to be launched into space. Space butt plug. Right. Okay. If you're just joining the stream, welcome. I hope you're okay. I hope you're having a lovely day today. A nice, smooth weekend. Yeah, over here. Got some coffee, saw my mum, saw my nan. Yeah, they're both okay. Lulu got some belly rubs. And now we're back. And thank you, Jen Evis. Thank you very much, Jen. Thank you. Okay, and then for the... Right, so this will be the bit that's in space, hopefully. So let's do the bit before it goes to be in space. Words. So, let's go to fuel tanks. And let's have a... That's huge. That's huge. Too huge. That's this one. Switch it back over to sea level. Okay. So that's... Okay, we're going to need something meatier than this if this is going to launch. Let's go with... So put a reliant fuel engine, swivel engine, so just so we can control it. So it's got a gimbal on it, so we can actually change the direction that's going to fly. Okay. So let's go here. Decoupler. You watch this. It's gonna be a pro move. Hang on. Up we go. Thank you, Nidix. Thank you very much, Nidix. Thank you. What should we call this one? Harry is a hype man. There we go. Fuck, hang on a second. I know what to do. Bear with me. Nope, we're good. Cool. Right. Thank you, Luke RH. Thank you very much. Okay, so this is Harry as a hype man. And what I'm going to do now is I'm looking for a structural thing to... Hang on, is it this one? No, that's a service module. Structural. So I want to make small become big and then put a large fuel and an engine. Also, I'm going to sneeze. Is this it? Yeah, we go. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Ugh. Sorry about that. Okay, so engine. And let's go with... No, fuel. Something chunky. Thank you. What do I want? Not one of these. Is there this one? This one. There we go. So the Rocco Max times... So X232. Is there a 64? Rocco Max Jumbo 64. Okay. Is this too much? This feels too much. Hi there, Tom. ZF Tom is in the chat. And so is KJ as well from Holdfast. Hi, guys. Hope you're okay. Of course, it doesn't have an engine. That's why. So let's stick a big old engine on the end here. The Cheetah liquid fuel engine. So what does that give me? 1,700. Skipper. Do I have that unlocked? I think I unlocked it, but I did not purchase it. Thank you, Fart, in your cereal. Thank you very much, Fart. A Bobcat. Does it have a gimbal on it? It does. Okay, well, this should be more than enough. Holy crap. 5,000. Yeah, this is totally capable of getting there. It's just a bit long, which means we're going to have trouble controlling it as it ascends. So maybe let's... Hang on. Take that off. What have we got there? So that's the Terrier. Let's do a smaller fuel engine here. So what is that? Sorry. That's a T800. Let's do a T400 instead. So fuel tanks, T400 there instead. Okay, so we got 5,163 Delta V. And then we'll put on some boosters on the side. Maybe reduce the amount of fuel? I mean, do we even need the midsection? Let's just put the boosters on and see if we need the midsection. The bottom engine can only turn left or right at the place. Oh, really? The gimbals are a naff? Oh, you're right. The gimbals are a bit naff. We need a better engine. We need something that can do the whole thing. That can... So what do I normally use? A skiff liquid fuel? Is it a skipper that I normally use? Or no, it's normally a mainsail, isn't it? Dear God. 38,000. How much do I have? No, I think I've got the cash, haven't I? Okay. No, we can afford this. So what's better then? Mainsail or a skipper? What's the difference? Thrust in atmosphere 568. Whoa. 1,379 for the mainsail. That's going to guzzle fuel like nobody's business though. Holy shit. Alright. Let's buy it. Okay. Okay. My God, that thing's huge. Huh. Oh yes, good point. We don't have any gyroscopes, do we? Hang on. Structural command. Sorry, reaction wheels. That's what I meant to say. Well, they've got gyroscopes in there, but you know what I mean. Inline reaction wheel. So let's put a reaction wheel here. That's close enough to its center of gravity, right? Okay. So that thing will spin. So using electrical power, it will spin and allow me to turn the craft in the direction that I need it to move. Thank you, Skylord. Thank you very much. Okay. And then let's go with... Ooh, robotics. I've never really fucked with this. I should try it. Structural. Sorry, what am I after? I'm after command and control. I want the decouplers. Where can I find them? Aerodynamics, ground, thermal. I've looked right at them, haven't I? I'm stupid. I'm staring right at them and I can't see them. Structural tubes, decouplers, robotics. Under robotics? No, not decouplers. Those are hinges. Here, sorry. Ah, under coupling. Duh. Yep, I'm quite special, folks. Right, put that there. There we go. And then put down a couple of boosters. So, yes, compared to, well, the actual rocket fuel that we have to pump in just before the launch and keep it stored at a certain temperature, the solid fuel we can just have it ready to go. Just pack the boosters full of it and off we go. So thumpers, maybe? The trouble is, once they're actually lit, you can't stop them burning. So it's like, oh shit! You better be damn ready. If when you trigger your boosters, you're not going to be able to switch those off once they start their boosting. Which is why when you have whenever you have a space shuttle launch, you've got a self-destruct on these things. So there's actually, well, technically there's a self-destruct on all of it, but there's a member of the ground crew who's watching these boosters, and if they have to break them off, then the self-destruct is initiated to destroy them before they fly off and hit the crowd or whatever. Which hasn't happened, ever, but, you know, can't be too careful. Right. Whoop. That's huge. There we go. What's the button? Alt? Oh, no, that's not it. Yeah, it is. Yes, it has challenged it. No, as in the boosters have never hit anything and caused damage. But yes, you are right. The self-destruct was initiated with the space shuttle that went up and exploded. It disintegrated when it went up due to the, what was it? One of the O-rings or something was broken? Thank you, Matty. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's not very stable. So boosters, no, don't jettison. Right, so engine and boosters, please. Then we jettison them. Once the boosters are out, then we go up here and we jettison this once that engine is out. Is that correct? Yeah, that's the engine. And then the final stage is this. What's wrong with this picture? There we go. That should be correct. So 4,580 delta V. That should be enough, right? Yeah, that'd be enough. Okay. So, let's give it some stability enhancers here and here, and then give the whole thing some fins so it doesn't just fucking spin off. Hang on. There? Do you think? Yeah. Are they a bit puny? What do you think? We can give it a go. If it doesn't work, we just revert. What do you think? Might be a bit wobbly also, because it's a bit long. More struts. Structural. And then go here. And here. Ha-ha! 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 How much is this going to cost? Oh, that's not too bad. 34, yeah, almost 35 grand. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to control. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes indeed. If we need more, if we need to modify the design, then fair dues. Okay, so let's save to Harry as a hype man, and then we'll do our first launch. Sorry, let me just double check that everything is all right before we do. So this is automated, so there's no risk to any Kerbal, which is good. So resource scanner, stability, power, yes. Comms, yes. We're okay, I believe. Staging, no, we shouldn't need mono, Bassman. This craft shouldn't be doing any like small movements that would necessitate that. Okay. All right. I'm going to be honest, Mackenzie man. I'm not even sure what they're really for, or rather, what the purpose of the chat would see in them. I try to read as much of the chat as I can, so highlighting the message doesn't. I just try to read it all. Really, I know that I fail in many respects, but you know what I'm saying. I'm not really sure what the chat sees in them. RCS. Should be okay. Let's just fuck it. Just give it a go. Okay, here we go. To the launch pad we go. It's a bit cold in here. Might have to pop the heating on in a minute. Thank you, Cyanide has a smaller PP than me. Thank you very much for subbing. Thank you. Right, here we go. What is the save button again? There we go, quick saving. So, switch on stabilizers. So, there we go, my inline stabilizers are activated. They will be consuming power. Let's bring up the fuel. Okay, and I've completely forgotten the button, so let's not fuck up. There we go, that's full power. That's my throttle control. Okay, that's my RCS. Not that we have any monopropellant, so it doesn't mean jack shit. Okay. So on hitting this button, so for those who haven't seen this, effectively the boosters will begin burning, and then I'll have control over the engine, of course, remotely from mission control. That's mission control. But yes, I won't have any. I'll just be able to. The boosters will just lift us through this heavy, dense atmosphere that we're starting in, and then hopefully when they're done, we'll jettison them safely. But it's probably going to explode hideously because Kerbal. Here we go. Also, I'm just going to check the audio. Here we go. Is that too loud? Was that too loud? Before I deafen everybody with this ascent. Cool, we're all good. Okay, continuing. Right, we're off. Sorry, I've noticed on previous streams that I've, like, flipping deafened everybody. Okay, I'm just going to reduce the throttle on... Yeah, the burn on the engine here. Just leave most of the heavy lifting to the boosters for this initial stage. Okay. So let's start the turn fairly soon. Now, so up the throttle and begin our turn. There we go, start turning. So I'm gradually turning the craft 90 degrees out to the ocean for the sake of the ground crew, but also for an efficient ascent. Okay, launch those boosters, up the throttle. There we go, let's go. In fact, reduce the throttle, let's not burn too hard, too quickly. So, rather than just burning, yeah, for those who are not familiar with this, rather than just burning straight up and then taking a 90-degree turn in the direction that you want to travel, it's more efficient to perform a gravity turn, where you start turning the ship in the direction of your orbit, or your planned orbit, as early as you can. In fact, I should be further through this gravity turn, I think. No, actually, no, yeah, actually, we're not doing too bad, are we? So we just passed 30 kilometers, holy shit. Let's reduce the throttle a bit. There we go. Whoop, fuck. What's my... Okay, whoa. Okay, this was way too much. Where can I see my... apoapsis? Okay, I've gone way too far. Where can I see my apoapsis? Again, I've forgotten. There was a way to do it before. Anyone remember? No, without pressing M. There was a way to do it without pressing M. Was it here? Docking mode... Bottom left, docking mode, display staging. Fuck. Maneuver mode. Anyone remember? Apoapsis, apoapsis. Lower left. Thank you, Venomous. The purple button? Ah, there we go. Okay, I should have been paying more attention to that. Okay. Well, we're out of the atmosphere, so I could start the burn at any time, but we may as well wait until we reach the highest point in orbit. Should I restart? What do you think? No, I think we're still a go. How much? What's my total delta V? Forgive me, I've forgotten all the hotkeys and everything. There it is, 4,000. Oh, we got loads. We got loads. Thank you, Wrench Mask and Daedalus. Thank you. So we're 1 minute and 33 seconds away from the apoapsis, so the highest point of orbit. Yeah, we got low. Holy shit, we'll be fine. Also, I'm just going to turn the music up because it's a bit quiet. Let's go here, up to there, apply. Okay, so electrical charge is still good. I don't need to deploy. Well, I can just deploy it now because we're out of the atmosphere, so it doesn't matter. So deploying. Okay, so the fairing's gone. So now we've got the equipment exposed. So yeah, it's best to keep that on during the ascent, where the atmospheric resistance could cause damage to the pieces, well, the expensive electronics and all that. Right, so we're 56 seconds away from the apoapsis of the highest point of orbit. So again, for those who are not familiar, the whole idea, well, what's happening now is that the rocket is just going to fly up and then it's going to fall down and explode. So what we need to do is pick up enough speed to avoid hitting the ground. Orbit is effectively just flying fast enough that you're flying faster than the curvature of the thing you're orbiting. So we need to reach, what is it, 2,200? Roughly, I think. So we're moving at 670 meters per second. We need to hit 2,200, I think. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy with an engine of this bulk. We'll be fine. 17 seconds. I'm going to start initiating. Here we go. There we go. There we go. As you can see, we're picking up a lot of speed. Gotta go fast. Although we will actually have to switch to the other end. No, will we? Maybe. We might run out of fuel. Okay, let's check periapsis. The lowest point of orbit is... Okay, there we go. Switch engines. Now we're down to the dinky one, I'm afraid. Bye! Okay, there we go. Periapsis is now... done. There we go. Orbit achieved. So, now that we're in orbit properly, let's extend the solar panels. So, we're moving at 2,130 meters per second. So, we are moving... Whoops. So, we're moving faster than... Well, we're falling faster than the... Then we're going to strike the curvature of the planet. So, effectively, we're stuck orbiting... technically forever in the game's terms, but in real life, there would be a slight, like ever so slight drag on the this high up. There would be a very, very slight, like a few particles at best, just hitting the vessel, slowing us down over time. So we need to perform a corrective burn, but we don't need to do that here, not in this game. It's keeping it simple. Welcome to space. Welcome to space. Right, now then. So now that we're in a nice stable orbit, the blue line here, let's go and plan a transfer orbit to the moon. Select it as my target. Go over here to the descending node. We can do either, can't we? Let's have a look. So I'm just altering this maneuvering node to pick up enough speed to intercept the moon's current orbit. I'm just going to zoom out. I always struggle with this. I suck at this. Hang on. So that's where the moon is when we hit this point here. So if I shimmy that way and then slow down a bit more. So what I'm trying to do is hit the moon's gravity well. Whoop, 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 almost. Slow down a bit. Nope. Should I go on the ascending node? Is it normally easier? Let's try the ascending node. It's alright, we can stay in orbit. Well, the moon's not going anywhere, not for several million years. Thank you, Uncle Flynn. Thank you very much. Our moon is going somewhere, folks. Our moon's fucking off. It's going by. So right now, it's just orbiting us. Coincidentally, it's orbiting us at the exact distance where it can cover up the sun almost exactly in an eclipse. But pretty soon, it's going to... Well, pretty soon, millions of years. It's going to fly off and it's going to be this speck. It's going to be like, bye. Right, there we go. Fucking... Technically, I want to hit the other side, don't I? So I can just slow down a little bit. Is that correct? Fuck, I'm always rubbish at this. That's what I want, right? It shouldn't really matter. I've got so much fuel at this stage. Okay. Okay, so there's our moon encounter. It's pretty inefficient. Veterans of Kerbal Space Program are no doubt laughing at me, but it's fine. So that's we'll hit the node in 11 minutes, and it's a 19-second burn. Yeah, it's fine. So long as we get the broad strokes, Sally, yeah. Now this is where I'm going to... I'm trying to remember the nav ball. Is it this way? No, that's to slow down. It's... Hang on. No, it is the pink one, isn't it? This is what I need to aim for, right? I'm sure I'll figure it out quickly if it doesn't work. Let's quick save. Okay. The blue one? Is it? But that's slowing down. Oh, no. I'm a dumbass. It's because I'm on the other side of the planet, isn't it? Sorry. Yeah, that's why. I'm just stupid. Right. Okay. That's way too much. There's way too much gyro in that gyroscope. Can we tone it down a bit? Hang on. Yeah, can you chill? Thank you. There we go. Right, what's the speed up time thing? It's not that button. It's... I've forgotten where it is. Where is it? No, this is a test. Chat, where is it? Go. 3, 2, 1. Where is it? Here it is. Well done, chat. Good job. Here we go. In fact, fuck that. I can just warp to the next maneuver, can't I? Right. Da, 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 da. Ah, cool. Thank you very much. Full stop and comma. Okay, so we point the craft in the direction of the maneuvering node and pick up enough speed to affect it. Well, the faster you move when you're in orbit, the higher your orbit on the other side of the object you're orbiting. So all we're doing is we're increasing our altitude to intercept the moon, which is much, much higher. So about 4.5 billion years ago, we were minding our own business after the solar system was made, or this is believed to be the case. We were minding our own business, and then all of a sudden another planet came up to us, a planet called Theia. We, however, being young, the Earth was young at the time, still molten, it's believed, was in its sort of adolescent angsty stage, and so we headbutted this other planet. The planet was called Theia, and we headbutted it. So catastrophic was the impact with Theia that a large, well, basically both planets were reduced to a molten state, and a huge debris cloud was made, absolutely enormous. The debris cloud continued... Hang on. Full burn. The debris cloud continued spinning around the now re-moltenized Earth, eventually coalescing into what we now call the moon. Which is why our moon is fucking huge. Relative to Earth itself, our moon is enormous. A quick check around the rest of the solar system reveals that our moon is a very chunky boy indeed. And studies of the material brought back from the Apollo missions have revealed startling, absolutely shocking similarities between the moon's makeup and Earth's, which is what makes us think that it was in fact a piece of the Earth, a debris field that's broken off after a big splash when we headbutted Theia. Let that be a lesson to any planet that attempts to enter our orbit. We will headbutt you. Right. There we go. So yes, it's really quite startling. Our moon is stupidly large compared to most other moons, which tells us that it's not a captured object, so it's not something that we've just gone, yoink! This asteroid is ours now, like a lot of other planets have done. Mars is a notable example. Both of its moons were former asteroids. It had just gone, I'll have that. Mine, dibs, fuck you. Exactly. Planet coming in here trying to steal our gravity. Fucking our gravity. We'll headbutt you. Stretching. But the Earth is flat. Only if you're an idiot. Right, okay then. Give that a... how's our trajectory? Did I hit it? We can always adjust it on the way. Let's go here. Warp here. Power's good. So where's the moon? Hold up. Am I going to get it on this one, or is it the next one? Why is the moon over there? Oh, I guess I've got to wait, haven't I? Okay, I think we've got to do one rotation. Am I going to be okay on the periapsis? Yeah, we're way out of the atmosphere. La-di-da-di-da. So the moon is over there right now. Give it a minute. So we're still orbiting the Earth, Kerbin. So just as we were a second ago, we're approaching our apoapsis, the highest point, which is all the way out here. Ta-da! See? It's all the way over there now. And then we fall back down. There we go. In previous playthroughs of Kerbal Space Program, I thought it funny to aerobrake from this descent. So this means that I basically skim along the surface of the atmosphere, pointing the sort of, what is it? Fucking, oh my god, words. Like, you know that foam that they've got? The thermal resistant foam? What's it called? The heat shield, but what's that material called? I've forgotten. Anyway, so I point the heat shield towards the atmosphere, expecting it still to work, but apparently in more recent versions of Kerbal Space Program, you explode, which I discovered to my to my distress when the ship was suddenly went kaboom. Yeah, an ablator. Yeah, an ablative material. Well, yeah. Here we go. Right, so there's the moon, looking a bit busy over there. Well, we're going to hit it anyway, so no adjustment is needed right now. How much delta... Oh, I've got 2,000 delta V, that's a fuck ton, holy shit. How much does it take to slow down? Certainly not 2,000. It takes like 500, isn't it? Right. So, as I always say on every single stream of Kerbal Space Program whenever I do this, so what's going to happen now is that the influence of the moon's gravity well is about to be greater than that of Kerbin's. We are still orbiting Kerbin, of course, just as we are still orbiting Kerbal, the sun. But it means that, well, for all, insofar as navigation is concerned, none of that really matters. If you're driving down to the local fucking shop or whatever, you don't have to take the speed that the Earth is moving into calculation because it doesn't really matter. It's all local now, local to the moon. Although, we do need to bear in mind that if we don't fucking slow down, we're going to be flung that way. Well, that way. So, that's what we do. We slow down. So, add maneuver, and slow down. In fact, we can probably complete the mission from this angle. Let's get it roughly right, and then I'll fine-tune when we get there. Alright. Cool, so we have to now do a 261 meters per second change in our acceleration. In the opposite direction. La-di-da-di-da. So 2,601 meters per second, and we have 2,000 delta V's, so easy peasy. And then I'm just going to warp to the next maneuver, which just means waiting. Waiting how long? 1 hour and, well, just an hour. Wrong orbit? Oh shit, have I done the wrong orbit? Oops, okay. That's a slight hiccup. So I'm actually going to have to double it, aren't I? Oopsie. In fact, we'll do that in a minute. Let's just slow the fuck down. In fact, I don't even need the maneuvering node. I can just eyeball it. So, periapsis. There we go. Just do it any second now. Hang on. 40 seconds. Polar orbit. No, it's no, we don't need a polar orbit. The mission isn't for a polar orbit. You know, maybe I should have paid more attention to the mission briefing, eh? Here we go. So, reducing speed. There we go. Now we have an orbit. Now, what would be the more efficient way to swap orbits entirely? Is it from here? I can never remember this, I'm so sorry. Should I reduce the orbit first before I do this maneuver, or should I do it from high orbit? Hang on. Let's do a quick test. So if I did that, let's pretend for a second. That's 500, right? Fuck, I'm doing this horribly backwards, aren't I? How do you do it again? Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Reduce at the apoapsis? No, it's not from the apoapsis. It's from the ascending or descending node, I think. Right? Let's just quick save it and try it. Hang on. So let's go here. Add maneuver. So if I were to swap... Hang on. I want to travel in the opposite direction. So full on other way, please. Nope. What on earth am I doing? That didn't work. Add maneuver. Now I feel stupid. Hang on. Oh, I see. It's that simple. Don't have to fuck with the other nodes. Right, so that would cost me what? 400. Okay. 400 from there. From the apoapsis, add maneuver. That will cost me 200. Oh, okay. So maybe it does cost me less from the high altitude apoapsis. And from the periapsis? Whoopsie. Thank you, Hawkeye. Thank you very much. 400. Okay, so high altitude apoapsis. Cool. So we go from here, and then we just slow down and speed up again. Cool. And that will cost us 200. Although we probably don't even need to go that high, do we? Hang on. So there, yeah? Oh, wait, 400. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. 187. Yeah. 187 meters per second change. And there we go. Then we'll change the direction entirely. Right? Cool. Yeah, sorry. I forget these things, Tommy. Okay, so 5 hours and 25 minutes until this maneuver. Thank you, the toilet beyond time. Thank you very much. Thank you. Is changing the direction part of the mission requirement? Indeed, I've got to be orbiting the other way. So you can see the line, the pink line? That's the mission objective. Also, I'm just going to turn the music down because it suddenly got very loud. Am I excited for Kerbal Space Program 2? No, not really. I'm sorry to sound like a bit of a grump, but as far I need to do some more reading about Kerbal Space Program 2. There's some dodgy behind-the-scenes shit with the company that owns it. I think they've gone and fucked over the original team. So I'm avoiding that like the plague for them. I need to do more reading on it. There's been some shady shit. Thank you, Jordash. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, the original creative talent behind it has left, and it's been taken over by. Is it like Take Two or something? Some. Yeah, it all sounds a bit sleazy. Hang on. And then didn't they they poached developers or something from the something. I can't. Yeah, I just need to do more reading on it. Don't take my word for anything. Oh, fuck. Need to switch to the other engine. There we go. Dinky dinky engine. Cool. Right. So there we go. And then all we have to do is, yeah, get to this bit and then correct it, and then we're done. Sweet. Whoop. Cool. Warp to next maneuver. There we go. Cool, and as you can see, we're now falling in the opposite direction. Would I say that Kerbal Space Program is hard to do, Chicken? Yes, I would, but don't let the complexity make you panic too much, because the game does hold your hand. It will show you all of these mechanics one at a time. Each mission objective will gradually walk you through. Launch a rocket to 100 meters. Launch a rocket to 1,000 meters. Test this coupling thing at this altitude. It is singularly excellent. I very strongly recommend. In fact, it's one of these games where you wish that you could forget everything. You wish that you could just delete all of it from your mind so you can learn it all again. Because those initial eureka moments, your first moon landing, for example, the elation, just the pure joy on your first successful moon landing when that flag is deployed. Yeah, because you've got to bear in mind, you spend multiple missions before that launching a rocket into low orbit, launching it into high orbit, doing a flyby of the moon, doing some scans of the moon, landing a probe on the moon. So, mission by mission, you're building up to the moon landing, and so when you do it and you land a Kerbal on the moon, it's like, it's great. Here we go. Right, slowing down now, so changing my delta V changing my acceleration by 100 meters per second. Okay. There we go. So, the craft is now moving at 492 meters per second, falling, well, backwards now, but that's what the client wanted. Okay, whoops. So it looks like we need to correct it. Yeah, we need to get it exact, don't we? So, let's go here. In fact, no, do it from the descending node. So we need to make it exact. Where's the mission parameters? Reach the designated orbit. So, so 92,800. Hang on. $92,000. Oh wait, what is our apoapsis? Okay. Tell you what, let me just do it. Let me just fly to the apoapsis and then hang on. Just adjust it each time. So 80. So the periapsis needs to be 89. So we'll start there. Go to the apoapsis. Warp here. Yes, actually, yes. All of these craters from previous attempts. Yes. Okay. So we're at the highest point of the orbit at 96 kilometers. Okay. So I'm just going to slow down or speed up. My periapsis, so I need to speed up. So we're 76 kilometers on the lowest point of orbit. So if I speed up the craft, traveling in the direction that we need to go. Oh, sorry, bear with me. I need to reach periapsis of 89. Here we go. Little tiny. 89. Okay. Thank you, Genomai and Exile. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, and then go to the periapsis. And then what is it again, sorry? It's 92. So I just need to drop by about 4 kilometers. Okay. Whee! Little adjustments. Thank you, Fickle. Thank you very much, Fickle. Is it possible to colonize the moon or Mars? Indeed, I have about 4 Kerbals on the moon. In fact, we can probably see them. Oh, no, wait. No, they're up there somewhere. We've got 4 Kerbals on the moon, and I think we have 2 on Minmus right now. We have a probe on Mars, Duna. What am I doing? I need to speed up or slow down. Apoapsis is 92.8. That's the target. I'm at 96, so I need to slow down. There we go. 92. Okay, that should be it. So that's, yeah, we're at the right altitude. I think we just need to shimmy it sideways a little bit. Oh, is the angle? Hang on, the angle's a bit off. Does it specify? Inclination 179 degrees. What's our current inclination? Where can I see it? Oh, -2? Hang on. Other way. Fuck. How can I tell? Graphical maneuvering editor. Just eyeball it. Like that. And then... that should be it, right? Okay. Warp to next maneuver. So just a small, 15 meters per second, roughly, change in inclination. The inclination isn't shown. Are you sure, Binnick? I thought it was. Okay. And then, whoopsie. Time warp. Uh-oh. Tell me I haven't lost power. No, I'm okay. What's the problem? I lost control. Oh, is it because of line of sight? Damn, are we just out of line of sight of Kerbin? Is that why I've lost control and we have no line of sight satellite? Yeah, this is a bit of a new mechanic that I'm not familiar with. Yeah, there we go. Limited probe control. Bollocks. If this were a manned mission, then wouldn't be a problem. But yes, since it's a probe, I would need line of sight with either Kerbin or a relay satellite that's, bouncing the signal off. I don't think we have those, well, around the back of Kerbin itself. We've got the resource scanner, which I think could... yes, it's on the other side of the planet. The moon. Just give it a minute. It'll be fine. I'll just shimmy the maneuvering node down a bit. No, don't lose it. Fuck. Shimmy. Can I shimmy? No. It's not going to let me get away with it, is it? Can I do it on the next orbit? Fuck. Let's get rid of it and do it again. No? Control. Oh, I can't. It won't even. Fine. It won't even let me change maneuvering nodes. Extend the antenna for better reception. Is that a thing? You sure? Extend the antenna. Limited probe control, not connected. I got nothing. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just do the ascending node. Anyway, for the people joining the stream, welcome. Hope everyone's having a nice day today. Yeah. No, I'm okay generally. I'm okay. I'm working on a side project instead of a bullshittery, which is just for my own sanity. If you'll forgive me, editing the same thing the same way every day is going to make me go insane. So I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm doing a video essay thingy. And, yeah, it's so far so good, really. I just hope it turns out okay. I hope that people like it in the end. Fingers crossed. Delete that. Control locked. What have I done wrong here? We've got control re-established. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Weird. Yes, this one's the DayZ thing. I was tempted to do a completely different one, but I really need to finish one of these projects, don't I? Oh dear. Yeah, I need to get something done, for Christ's sake. There we go. Warp to next maneuver. Yeah, Jeff. It's not as if it's a struggle, but you know what I mean. If I do 3 bullshitteries in a row, and by that point I need to do something else. Keyframing again. Oh my god, it's easy, but it's so tedious. Hello, sweet pea. How you doing, darling? Oh, she's just resting. You be a good girl. I do need to pop the heating on or wear some slippers because my feet are freezing. Okay, there we go. Right, so I'm just changing the inclination. So rather than turn the craft in the direction of travel, we're going to go straight up. And then this should do it, I think. Yeah. So, client, are you happy? Client is maintain stability for 10 seconds, and then we get paid. Yes! Contract complete. Position a satellite in specific orbit of the moon. Deploying resource scanner. Excellent. There we go. Pointing in the direction of the moon. Lovely jubbly. Switching off stabilizer and putting her in a light spin. There we go. Contract complete. We get paid. The client has a satellite. While we're here, we might as well have a look at the resources then. So let's go to or toggle overlay. Ooh. So this will show me the amount of material that I can excavate from the surface of this, the moon, and eventually turn. Sorry, I'm gonna burp. Oh. Any reason to spin? Because it looks cool. No, not really. What's this? Sorry. So if I filter like this, we can see the highest concentrations of what I think is rocket fuel, right? Okay. Which means that if we were to get a landing... Well, we don't have to take all of the fuel with us. If we were to get a mining operation full of fuel, we could just stick a mining thing down. Yeah, and then just refuel on the surface and launch away. In fact, for this reason, Minmus, as far as I know, is often a popular refueling destination. For its low gravity means that you can get a lot of fuel from the surface to the orbit fairly quickly. Oh wow, it even shows on here. Hey. Cool. So, Harry is a hype man. Deployed. Nice. Can I alter the... Hang on. Let me just go to the probes controls. Because you know what's going to happen. I'm going to stop playing for months and then I'm going to forget what the fuck this ship is. Configure naming vessel. Hibernation. Oh, 1 minute. Hang on. Okay. Cool, there we go. Right. Harry is a hype man commercial probe. Don't know what this priority means. Nice. Okay, could you bear with me just one moment? I really do need to get up and pop the heating on, find my other slipper, because I've only got my right side slipper, and also get a drink, or maybe pop the kettle on, because it's so cold in this flat. Really, really freezing here. Bear with me just one moment, if you please. Repressurize the boiler. I've got to fiddle with some valves at the base of the boiler. Putting on my fleece. Pop the kettle on. Where is my other slipper? It's buried under that pile of random crap to my right. Back in a second. Go, the heating's now on. Let me just lean. I'm gonna have to lean over the camera. Bear with me. Hang on. Ah, slippers. Hang on. Oh. There we go. Nice warm slippers. Always get a nice comfy pair of slippers, everybody. Makes a difference. Fuck you, I can be old. Right. Thank you, Bacon Twin. Hang on. Right, just going to pop some coffee in the French press, and then I'll be right with you. Oh yeah, also, hang on. Don't open the curtain. Now that the radiator was on, she knows. She's gone to her favourite place now, which is behind the curtain, right on top of the radiator. So her bum is on the sofa, her front paws are on the windowsill, and the heat is now rising upwards towards her. She's going to stay there until she overheats, because she's a dumbass. And then she's going to come panting out from there, going, "What the fuck?" Yeah, she's stupid. Hang on. Anyway, right. Have I actually talked to the sausage roll lady? Yes, briefly. Just, when I'm ordering sausage rolls. Got myself a coffee. It's already winter in the UK. No, but the temperature dropped rather quickly. It's now quite chilly. And the lack of sun means that my flat tends to get pretty damn cold. So on with the heating, on with the slippers. Right. So, for those just joining the stream, I've just completed a commercial mission in Kerbal Space Program where I had to deliver a satellite to a certain orbit around the moon. A fairly straightforward mission. So, our other missions. Science data from space around Minmus. Science data from the surface of the moon. Explore Minmus, which just means rendezvous 2 vessels in orbit. F question mark? Has the stream gone down? Let's have a refresh. No, stream's fine for me. Did the stream go down for a second? Oh dear. Have to watch that then. Right, okay then. So let's leave this vessel here and go back to the tracking station. So from the tracking station, let's have a look at the surface of the moon and see if we have any data that we can transfer back in order to quickly complete that objective. Okay, so from the tracking station, we can now see... What's that there? Refueler. Oh, I think that's just a piece of debris, isn't it? Okay, it's to the moon. So, so high orbit line of sight relay, resource scanner MK1, high orbit. Oh, we've got quite a few line of sight relays around the moon. So let's go to let's go straight to the moon base. So what is it called? MK Moon Lander? Hang on. Minmus Lesser Flat Landing, Moon Resource Scanner. Second moon landing, first moon landing, lunar moon base. Here we are. So in this far northern crater, we have a moon base. Well, I prefer coffee, chirped the boy. Hope you're well, sir. Right. Oh, chilly. So, oh yes, I got those tools, didn't I? So it's nighttime in the moon base. Who's here then? So we have pilot Valentina Kerman. We have Elvis Kerman, the scientist. We have Deb Ming Kerman, a scientist. And we have Malman Kerman, a pilot. And Bill Kerman, the engineer. Okay, so quite a cozy crew here. We seem to have 2 vessels that have hobbled next to each other to dock. Can we speed up? Hang on, let me just speed up the time so I can get some daylight over here. They're in a bit of an awkward crater, so they probably don't get the sun very often. Nice. Defuck, Renee. Did they get the sun at all? Did they get a sunrise? Where's the sun? Wait a minute. Fucking really? There's the sun over there, right? Oh, they do. It's just quite slow. Yeah, there we go. It's fine. There's their sunrise. Right. There. Ah, there we go. So yeah, they've got quite a short day, I guess. Right, so, welcome to your morning then, Moonbase. Now, this is something new, isn't it? Or at least relatively new for me. They've added a bunch of tools that you can play with on the surface. So do these transmit science? How does it work again? Let's send out a scientist. Deb. Hello, Deb. Can you do an EVA? Right, so Deb steps out from the space base here. She's got her EVA propellant, so... I've forgotten all the buttons again. Climb out, board, climb out. Let go, let go. Okay. Hi, Deb. activate your jetpack. So she can use monopropellant, which is what some of the spaceships use, but yeah, the Kerbals use it as well. So long as we're a bit careful. Bloop. Right. You get science over a few days or so. Okay. Switch on her light. Toggle gear, light. There we go. How does this work again? I've completely forgotten. So what's that thing here? An experimental control station, weather analyzer, the GOOB Ed monitor? The GOOB monitor, I think. The goo. Yeah, this is goo, isn't it? It's that weird goo that we keep analyzing. Enable part, pick up part. Power state disabled. Oh, wait. Right. Power state powered. Right, so I bought these solar panels to get the experiments running, but I guess without the sun? So there's the sun. Are they tracking the sun? Oh, look at that, they are. Okay. Right, so power units required 0. Power units produced. So we've got 3 power units produced. I see, the control unit needs 1. Power units required 1. Enable part. What have I done wrong here? Enable part? Oh, is it because it's a vacuum? There is no weather? Did I bring this by mistake? Connected. Do you reckon? Yeah, maybe I screwed up. Maybe I shouldn't have bought that one. So what about the goo analyzer? Enable part. There we go. Enabled. True. Ah, there we go. The camera is now monitoring the goo. Thank you, Vixie. Thank you very much. Sweet. Okay then. So, power units produced. Com signal confirmed. Am I sliding? So, what do I do now? Pick up parts. Right click and remove helmet. Plant flag. Take surface sample. Have we done that before? Transmit. Okay. So what happens if I transmit it? Does it... No usable comm. Okay. Take surface sample again. Oh, we've already got it. Okay. Take surface sample. Do we have it? Where is it? Keep experiment. Okay. What about an EVA report? Yeah, we've already done that. Reset experiment. Okay. So... I just need to get... Well, I need to send some science back, so presumably I can just transmit it using the base's transmitter. Yes, it is SIP staff. Very hard. SIP staff. Your point is right there, sir. Reading is hard, yo. Thank you, Sabdor. Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to work out what this is. No experiments connected. Okay. Am I missing something? Thank you, Iron Julia. Ouch. Just burnt my finger. So I'm just reading the chat. Am I missing something? Is there like a wire or something to connect these two? The module that I just looked at is not enabled. Disable part. This one is enabled, as is this one. No, wait, just switched off. Because of the lack of... No. Okay. Do I have enough power? I think I do. GUI is done, 100% complete. Science transmitted 100%. Okay. Oh, per hour. It will just keep doing its thing? I guess it's just doing its thing. I guess I just leave it then. I don't have to collect anything at all. Okay, I think. Control station doesn't accumulate science, says the common gamer. Also, you may have already accumulated all the science for this area. Okay. Cool, I'll just leave it doing what it's doing then. So let's get back aboard the station. Oh, I see. So it stops when it's used up all the science in the area. So I could move it elsewhere, couldn't I? Okay. So where is she? Here she is. Hey! Yeah, we're good. Just hanging out. Hang on. How do I get out of this view again? There we go. So, here we go. Review data. So this is the surface sample that I just took. So let's transmit it back home then. Thank you, Hoya J. Thank you very much, Hoya. So transmit science. We'll only get 35% of its total value. But nevertheless, we'll complete the mission, won't we? So, uploading data. We've got line of sight with Kerbal. There we go. Science data retrieved from the surface of the moon. Nice. Mission complete. Now then, let's get back to mission control. Okay. Hot. No worries, Hoya. Welcome indeed. Thank you, Sir Sulius. Thank you very much. Now, what did I just get? So, to mission control. Hi there, Gene. Completed. Wait. Completed? Does it show me what I just got? I guess just cash, right? Spatial surveys. Are these not in order of... No, they're not in. Or they're not in order. They're in difficulty. No, they're not. Hang on. I don't know what order they're in. All right. Well, never mind. Well, I completed them and got some cash and and a bit of research as well. 63 science points. So let me just back out and go to the research and develop. Oh dear. Okay. No. So it costs about 160 for this tier and 300 for the next tier. Okay. So we certainly can't afford any new pieces of technology. We'll need to accrue a lot more then. I just scrolled past it. Probably. Yeah. Surface outpost on the moon. Good. Is this the right one? Doesn't really matter. Cash and what is it? Renown, I think? Okay. The lab on my moon base has generated 500 science and I haven't sent it back. Oh, really, Sip? Yes, I seem to recall that from previous playthroughs, but I can't remember where I built science bases on this one. Thank you, Twiggy. Thank you. Wait, you sure I've got a lab over there? Let's have a look. Minmus, Moonbase, Alpha. Yeah. Right. Hi there. Zerlock FR. Welcome indeed, Zerlock. Oh. So what do I have here on this moon base? Switch over to the base itself. So here we have... Oh, we do have a lab. Okay, so this is a hitchhiking... So this is their living quarters. That's a lander. So this is the lab itself. Okay, so we have... Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right. The buffers are completely full of science. 500. Excellent. So let's start transmitting. So, level up the crew as well. Okay. So they've all been leveled up. Do I do it again? Is it costing me anything? No astronauts are ready to gain experience. Okay. Let's transmit the science then. So begin transmission. Comm unit is unfurled. Transmission is beginning. Power is holding. It's a bit of a long transmission, but yeah, we've got sufficient solar sails. We'll be alright. I think, right? Oh shit. No, I don't think we're going to be alright. Oh no, hold up. Hold the phone. We're about to run out of power and the transmission's going to get cut. Oh no. Okay. We just ran out of power. Warning, not enough electrical charge. Oh dear. So our reward has been denied. Solar panels, I guess, are too small, or the number of batteries too few. Bugger. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Transmitting at night? No, it's daytime. See? What about... Do I have any solar panels that were pulled in because landing, maybe? Partial transfer. What are my options? Solar panels are not in an optimal position. Yeah, I mean, it's not that... energy flow, sun exposure. I mean, even still, even if we shimmy them a little bit, I still don't think we have enough power, frankly. I could physically go there and grab it, couldn't I? And just bring it back with a crew transfer. Turn off the lights? I don't think that'll make much of a difference, to be honest. So that's a lander can, right? If I change my comms to partial, it should get most of it. Okay. Hang on a minute. What's this then? Before we do anything. So this is just an empty can. Somebody must have landed here with this. Okay. Oh, it's just a... Oh, I see. It must have been dropping off a crew member. It's remote controlled. Maybe a scientist or something. It's just a passenger vessel. Can't really do anything to assist. Bum, 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 bum. We'll just let the electrical charge fill up again. Oh, electrical charge is full. Right, okay, so... Probably getting less power now, aren't we? Sun exposure is going down because, yeah... We need to be over there somewhere. Hang on, let the sun go over there. Indeed. Yes, they would if I would activate the engines, but we have no engines that could really assist with that without sending us flying. Which would be inconvenient. In fact, do we even have any fuel? We do have fuel. That sounds super risky, though. What if we would just activate one of them on its lowest power? Thank you, Kangaroo Intercourse. Thank you very much, Kangaroo. Any fuel in that thing? I love it. Ocelot? Yeah, it's great. Transmit data, require complete, allow partial. Okay. Allow partial. Oh. Nope, no, stop transmitting. Okay, retract antenna. Allow partial. Okay. And then transmit science. Let's try this. Thank you, K Brink. Thank you very much, K Brink. Uploading data. Yeah, I'm okay, Echo. Hope you're okay indeed. I went off to go see my mum. Got some coffee. Lulu got belly rubs. Everything's fine. Just chilling today. Later this evening at 8 o'clock, I'll be joining, I think, ZF Rotary, ZF Harry, and I don't know. Oh, hang on. Right, so we ran out of power for a bit of Halo ODST. So can we continue from 38%? Is that what partial means? Let's see what happens. Oh, is it continually trying to recharge? Oh, it is. I see. So it's transmitting small pieces. Oh no. We're going to be okay? So if I speed up time, is it going to let it happen, or is it... Oh no, we're okay. Okay, uploading data. Still doing it. Thank you, Viper. Thank you very much. So speed up time. Uploading 71%. Oh, this is kind of cool. And there we go. Uploaded data 100%. Received science lab research data from the lunar moon base MK2. The buffers have been emptied. Nice! 500 science points. Awesome. So in the space of a few minutes. Cool. Carry on researching. Well done indeed. So Deb and Elvis over there. I guess the pilots are just sitting around eating. And an engineer, Bill. Nice. That's pretty cool. So the lab will keep working here. Nice. Okay. What about, sorry, now that I think about it, do I have any labs elsewhere? Let's get back to the tracking station. We could have one on Minmus. I sent a couple of my boys up there. No, Jeb's alright, he's on Minmus. Right, so over here, let's go to Minmus. Moon base, Minmus Midlands landing site. Nope, that's just a flag. Where's the base? Here it is. They're down in this salt flat or whatever it is. So Minmus is a much smaller moon, Zabod. It's more like a captured asteroid than anything, just on the very, very far edge of Kerbin's gravity well. So any farther and it would just fling off into the orbit of the Kerbal, the sun. Right, so we've got a similar setup here. I can't remember doing this. Science rate 45%. Ah. Okay, where's Jeb? Hey guys, Bob and Jeb. So a scientist and Jeb, he's Jeb. Okay, what's that there? Should that be there? A piece of the ship fell off, guys. So yeah, they've got two small vessels that have they're on top of each other. There's their flag. So no science lab though, which is a shame. Right, so why come here then? I guess for no real reason for the minute. Inventory. Probe. These were using monopropellant, I think. Mystery goo unit. Oh, I see. That must be what these are. These tanks were jettisoned. They were the monopropellant that I was using. Ooh, okay. Yeah, they'll stay here for a while, and then we'll pick them up later. Alright, back to the Space Center then. Sweet! So we've got our lab on the moon, and we've got two guys hanging out with some equipment on Minmus. Nice. How do you land that thing there? Well, you just kind of fly straight towards it, and then you land. The landing bit is easy. Landing in one piece is difficult. That requires turning round the other way and switching the engine on until you slow down. But yeah, getting places isn't difficult. Just getting there in one piece is the hard part. Right, okay then. So, to the research lab. So we have 563 points of science. What should we spend it on? Shopping. Now then. Ooh. So the next tier I can't afford yet. Why not? Ooh, pardon me. 500. Sorry, what? Cannot research technologies. At this level? At this level? Oh, does it mean? Oh, I see. I need to. Oh, dearie me. I need to upgrade the entire thing. Okay. We can't afford that. Okay. We need to do more missions if we can afford to afford the next tier. Okay, well that simplifies things. So what's this then? Unmanned technology. So these are smaller probe units, smaller and therefore lighter. What's this? Sorry. A communitron. So that's a smaller communications hub. Here's another type of equipment that I can take with me. I don't know what that is. Science gadget. Same with this. Antenna. And a ground antenna. Okay. So we've got some tougher wheels and a smaller heat. No, huge heat shield, right? Okay. A bunch of plane stuff. I've never really figured out the planes. Okay. Composites. So what have we got here? Structural panels. Clampotron. Just random bits of structure. I think, are these for, like, robots and shit? And what's this? Sorry. Advanced metalwork. Girder, Clampatron. Quad. Ah, that could be very useful. And an inflatable airlock. Okay. Now, that could be good for station building. So, a Clampatron to grab onto things. It's a literal clamp. And an airlock to dock things, right? Thank you, Istrasi. Thank you very much, Istrasi. Thank you. Well, enjoy it, Sally K. Enjoy it indeed. Sorry, just going to polish off this coffee. Anyway, any recommendations? So, what is it? Space plane stuff. Wait, what is this stuff here? More space plane stuff if I unlock it. Yep, lots of space plane stuff. Better wheels, structural stuff, Clampatron, unmanned probe tech, or more science gadgets. I don't know, could go with the science gadgets, to be honest. They could help me unlock more science, obviously. I don't really know what they do. Where's the dog? Oh. I hear grunting behind the curtain. I just see a tongue. You see that in the bottom left? She's lying on the radiator. Are you alright, honey bunny? You alright? You be a good girl? Yeah, she's okay. She's completely flopped on the radiator. Spoiled. Chat saying science. Also, hi there, Gorty, or Ponygirl69. Still got that name, I see. Folks, that's Cyanide Super Hot Girlfriend. Hope you're well. Hope you're well indeed. More importantly, I hope Gracie and Lily Poo are both A-OK. Right. Yeah, we'll go with science stuff then. So, research. Right, there we go. And purchase. Should we purchase? I don't think I need to purchase all of them straight off the bat. Let's save our money for a minute. Well, do I? 83,000 though. Yeah. Well, fuck it. Let's do it. Otherwise, I'll probably forget that I have them. That's the trouble. I might want to set up some relay satellites for longer journeys. Indeed. I must admit, I'm a bit of a duffer when it comes to the line of sight thing. I haven't really experimented with it much. Oh yeah, you're probably right. I should save my money for the R&D. Anyway, let's get back to our active missions. So, science data from space around Minmus. All we have to do there is... Oh, really? Just transmit data. Okay. Explore Minmus. Dock 2 vessels on or around Minmus. Position a satellite in polar orbit around Minmus. Build a new orbital station around the moon. That could be fun. How much will that... So completion will give me 401,000. They've given me an advance payment of 134,000. That could be fun. Build a new orbital station. 9 Kerbals. Okay. So new station... Has an antenna, a docking port, and can generate power. That's it? Just 9... Well, I suppose 9 Kerbals is quite a lot, to be fair. And it says support them, but doesn't necessarily mean house them. Hell, we could always have it up there for a stopgap measure to bring our boys from the surface. As in, from the ones on the moon's surface, they can go up to the space station and do more science up there. Okay. What other options do we have? Orbital surveys of the moon at certain locations. Complex scan with a rover arm of Duna ejector. What does that mean? Find a Duna ejector and collect data with the scanning arm. What does that mean? Sorry, is that something on the surface? Ooh, Jesus. Well, I haven't really done a successful Mars landing. Build a new surface outpost on Minmus. A satellite in orbit of Minmus. A complex scan of a baobab tree? On Kerbin? What the fuck? Oh, it's a geyser. Find a tree on... Just get in your car and drive. Why are you... What's this then? me just accept this mission. What's this then? Is this for a plane thing? Hang on. What am I doing? Fuck. They're within about 30 kilometers. Really? So let me just go down to our mission objectives. Boom, 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 boom. Oops. Right. So, complex scan with the rover arm. Rover arm. Where am I looking? What's this? Scanning arm? No, it's not this. Rover arm. Or is it? Is it this? God damn it, it's got a bunch of new science stuff that I don't know. Okay. What is this thing? Why can't I select it? I guess I need to put down a... Hang on. Pop that there. Pop that there. Yeah, there we go. So what's that then? Bum, bum, bum. Oh, wow. Ooh. So it does what? It spins around and... Okay, so that's a rover, right? So launch a rover to a certain location. Should we do that? I need a medium one, though. Why, what's this? Oh, a light. I got it. Ah, okay. Yeah, this is all rover and robotic tech that I've never really dealt with. Preview scanning range. Gotcha. So drive a rover over to one of these things and scan it. Okay. So where's one of these trees? Let me just go to the tracking station. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, it could be like a relatively short-range rocket and then parachute it down or something. Depends where it is. So how can we tell what one of those island airfields? Any ideas? How can we tell where one is? Do a complex scan with a rover arm of a baobab tree. Any thoughts? I don't have a clue. Southwest? How can you tell? I have a flag near one. Oh yeah, Jeb's tree. Wait a second, you're right. We found a random tree. I didn't even know about this. Yeah. Desert airfield, desert launch site. What are these other launch sites then? Hang on, yeah, Jeb's fruit tree. Is that what he found? In one of my first landings, we just found some random fucking tree and we just stuck a flag there and said that Jeb was sitting up there picking fruit when they came, when his rescue crew came and found him. Hang on a minute. Yeah, this thing here. Jeb's tree. He called it Jeb's tree. Is that what we want? Did he accidentally find the objective? Thank you, the XT. Okay. Looks too short. Do you reckon? Not the right type of tree? Maybe we should build get a plane going. Maybe go back to the space center, and then just fly around and see if we can figure out where one is. Thank you, Starlight. Thank you very much. The trouble is, I suck with the planes because they require like center of mass and stuff that I'm like, bleh. Fuck it. To the space plane hangar. He's not reading. Which bit am I not reading, Tyler? Oh. Thank you to Too Childish D. Thank you very much. Right, hang on a minute. Let's go down here. Oh, hang on, 30 parts limit. Do we need to upgrade this? Maybe. Hang on, let me just go back to how much would it cost me. Oh, and confirm that it was. I didn't see a pop-up. Upgrade for 300. Yeah. There we go, it's fine. Okay, so we've got a slightly bigger space plane hangar. And Upgrading the runway is going to be a bit more expensive. Okay. Thank you, Lazy Offbeat. Thank you very much, Lazy. Thank you. Yeah, well, let's give it a go. Honestly, don't expect much because space planes confuse the fuck out of me. Right, so, do we even have a pilot? I don't think we... Hang on. Cockpit, crew. I think all of our pilots are... Well, we could always put a drone, right? Sorry, I'm just keep going back and forth. Do we have a pilot? Oh. Thank you, Wombles Gaming. Thank you very much. No, we have 7, but they're all out. Pilots Sigmin. Okay. How much would you cost? Enlist, next hire. Oh no, we can afford one. Okay. Roger, Sigmin. Scientist, engineer, pilot, courage. Markin. Let's get her. Right. No, Jeb's fine. Okay, Markin, the pilot, is available. Right. Thank you, Tippy. Thank you very much, Tippy. Right. Yeah, I don't really know what that does, a till key. I don't know what those levels mean. Okay, so inline cockpit, which is more expensive? The inline cockpit. Let's start with this. Keep it simple. Right, so what do we need? Thank you, Mick. Thank you very much, Mick. T400 fuel tank? Maybe something bigger? T800 fuel tank. Stick it there. Okay, so that's the body of the plane. Let's go to aerodynamic. Yeah, I worry that we don't have enough of these. Okay. Oh dear. So let's switch on symmetry mode, like that. And then also switch on center of thrust and center of mass aerodynamic overlay. Okay. Are we building a rocket plane? To be honest, I'm just trying to get a basic plane going and have it working. Right. How big wings do you reckon we need here? Let's try that. Is that too big? Is it just going to explode? Oh, hang on. Mind my center of mass. Okay. And I guess for the engines, we want to put... What do we want to put? What am I looking for? It's a jet engine, right? Here it is. Juno, basic jet engine. Oh, it's tiny. What sort of fuel does it require again? Jet engine. Not very effective. Hey, it's cheap. Keep the mass in front of it. The closer they are, the more unstable it will be. Mainsail. Yeah, sure. How about here? What could possibly go wrong? Hang on. What could possibly go wrong, chat, eh? Should I just use a regular engine? Turbo. Oh, what's this? Hang on. Turbofan. So it's much tougher. A high bypass turbofan engine. That's a chunky one. Thank you, the legend. Thank you. Okay. You only need liquid fuel for the plane, so no oxidizer? So I can empty out that tank? Okay. Needs an air intake. Alright. So, fuel, air intake. Robotics. What's this? Turbo shaft engine. Intake air. Oh, 3? Hang on, what does this say at the back? No, wait, it doesn't. Stationary thrust. Intakes and aerodynamics. Circular intake. Thank you very much. Okay. So where would this live? Can this live anywhere, or does this need to live somewhere specific? Oh, holy shit. Thank you, Hemi-powered Hero KO, again, for the 40 subs. You're extremely kind, sir. Again, only if you're sure. Thank you. I really appreciate it, Hemi. You're extremely kind. Thank you for your generosity, sir. Thank you. Thank you, man. Off topic, I was having to explain to my nan, so my grandmother today, exactly what streaming was, because I mentioned the stream that we did last night. And what was it she said? She was like, why would anyone give them money? As in when I said that, you know, well, people watch live and some people can sub. And yeah, she was confused on the point as, why would anyone do that? So thank you, Hemi. Thank you very much. My nan probably thinks you're mad. Agarov says we don't know either. Fair. Sorry, what am I doing with this? I don't know what I'm doing. I know that's evident, but... Oh, sorry, am I looking at this the wrong way? Aren't there like these? Yeah, hang on, radial intakes. Do these. Yeah? Is that better? And then if I do that, I can do like that, see? Right? And then probably make them a bit up. Oh, yeah. What if I just did one in the middle? Like that. Is that wise or not? God, that looks ugly. Should we just launch it and see what happens? Right. Yeah, she's wondering why anyone would give you money, says Leon. Fair. Yeah, maybe it was. Maybe it's a... Yeah. Maybe I wasn't interpreting it correctly at the time. Thanks, Nan. Right. So where do I put these? On the far end? Like here, I guess? Are they backwards? They look backwards. And then put two in the middle. Medium landing gear, small landing gear. Like here, right? Here and here? Forgive me, I have no idea what I'm doing. And then probably raise them up like this. Otherwise we're going to be awkwardly lopsided, right? Flaps so I can turn. Sure. Aerodynamics. Flaps so I can turn. Wing connector. Thank you, Swag on Ice, and Pokemon Guy, and Graham. And thank you again, Hemi Powered. Thank you. A tail and control surfaces. Okay. Tail. Tail connector? No. Tail. Like that. And then control surfaces. Thank you, Duke. Thank you. The dog's overheated. She's flopped on the carpet behind me. Don't forget the scanning arm. Yes, indeed. Scanning arm. Oh, we need power as well. Well, yeah, and maybe some parachutes. Oh, and some science stuff as well. Let's not forget the science stuff. So let's do surface scanning. So medium scanning arm. Ooh. Put it right there. Just right in the way of the pilot's vision. Yong, 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 donk. Smacks the air intake straight off the top. Or you mount it the wrong way round, so it just ends up scanning the composition of the pilot. There, maybe? Thank you, Vilmo Kina. Thank you very much, Vilmo. I don't know, Deus Taxina. I have no idea. What am I doing now? I need control surfaces, right? What's that? Sorry. Don't know what that is. Here. Yeah. These things, right? What, helicopter blades? What the fuck? You can get helicopters? Oh, batteries as well. You can't get helicopters. Bullshit. Can you? Why is that shagged? Hang on. Like that? Okay. Thank you, Amnesia. Thank you very much. Wow, I didn't realise the game was that advanced if you can get helicopters. Is it going to break off if I put it there? Alright, we'll put it further up. Put it like up here. And batteries, okay. Electrical, so... battery here. Boom, boom. Voila. Look at it, it's gorgeous, sort of. So, center of mass. That looks absolutely correct, perfect. Center of thrust, perfect. Aerodynamic overlay, I don't know what that means, but it looks perfect. Everything's going to be fine. What should we call this one? Let's go and call it... Which of my clanmates haven't I done yet? Dunwaffle, Harry, Dan, Chubb. Chubb is always high as a kite. Okay. Oh shit! Fuck it, Airborne. Yeah, well, I haven't seen Airborne in years though, to be fair. Not since the days of Daisy. Right. Okay. There you go. Marking. I'm sure it'll be fine. Don't you worry. Let's give it a save. In fact, yeah, just go. Fuck it. It should be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Don't you worry. It'll be fine. Oh shit! No parachutes. It'll be fine. Right, okay, so what do you think? It looks plain-ish shaped, right? So, stabilizers, there we go. I have no idea how this... Okay, hang on, so wheels, we're rolling, that's a good sign, right? Okay. So, now I activate the engine. Okay, and then little engine speed, there we go. It'll be fine, Markin, it'll be fine. Do we have flaps? We do, and they're flapping. There we go. That's a little off-center, but we're fine. Moving at 60 meters per second now. Oh, that's a bit bumpy. That looks bumpier than I think it's supposed to be. But oh dear, okay. No. Whoa, okay, we're going off the runway. Up. How do we fly up? Fly up. Markin, fly up. Oh, we've run out of runway. That's water. That's not good. Fly up. Oh, okay. Maybe revert. Revert back to the space plane hangar a minute ago. Markin is now paced. How do we fly up? We're nose heavy? We're nose heavy. Okay. Okay, put the flaps down. Put the flaps down. What does that mean? Deploy. Retracted. So that is... They are flapping, see? Maybe... Do I need to up the angle? Like that, maybe? Yeah? Can I move the wings forward? Do you reckon? Hang on, so let's go for center of mass. Save it. Grab the wings, and then like that? Is that good or bad? Move the center of lift, the blue light ball further to the front. Center of lift. Center of... Do you mean the center of mass? That's the center of thrust. Bad, really bad. I need an elevator. Okay. Apparently I'm using the wrong flap. Elevator. You sure? Elevon? Now it's too far to the front. Okay. Elevator flap at the back of the plane. Flap at the back of the plane. Tail wings. Okay. Oh, I get you like this. And then these move? Ah. No, yes, no. Yes! Flappies are doing flappy things. See? Hey! I get ya. Now we're making progress. Okay. Save. Right. No, now we got... Right, okay. No, we got it. We got it. Okay, so let's go to launch. Right. Gotcha. All right. Fuck, I forgot the parachutes again. We should really... Actually, we probably should, just in case we have a very successful flight and we get data that we want to collect. Sorry, let me just revert back to the... Revert flight back to the spaceplane hangar. Let me just get some parachutes on this thing. Why are people effing? Stop effing in advance of the damn flight. Ye of little faith, all of you. It's going to be fine. Nevertheless, some parachutes would probably be prudent. What's this? Oh, flag. You bastards. Everyone's preemptively effing. What's the time anyway? Oh, it's later in the evening than I thought. Well, afternoon than I thought. Okay, sorry, where are the... Utility? Yes, utility. So let's put on some 2 radial mounted parachutes. Symmetry mode? Yeah, here and here. Cool. And maybe another one, just in case. Can we get smaller than that? Hang on. Here and here. Be fine. Okay, and then we'll just add those to the next staging so they don't all get... Well, all that. Right, let's give that a whack then. So save and... Right. Whee. What am I doing? No idea. Story of my career. Thank you, Nuthran. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. What time is it in the UK? It's 25 minutes to 5. So here we go. So this is take 1. The last one didn't count. Of the launch of the plane that Markin over here is flying. This is what she can see. Everything looks good, as you can see. Right. Don't think I need stabilizers, do I? Initiating the engine. You are go for launch, Markin. Or flight, even. You wouldn't say launch. Flaps are flapping. Okay. Picking up speed. Here we go. It's 60 meters per second. 70. We're going, of course. Flaps flapping harder, please. Whoa! Okay, we're flying. Okay, whoa! Whoa, okay. We're wibbling. But we're flying. Wow, you're flying. Holy shit, don't look so scared. You'll be fine. Why is she looking so scared? Okay. We're flapping down, though. Why are we flapping down? Reduce speed on the engine. Okay. So why is it constantly trying to fly back down? Something's gone a bit spacky. Okay. Oh, a stabilizer. Oh, wow. Hey! You're flying, Markin. Holy shit. Okay. Now, if we turn, we can very awkwardly and expertly, but mostly awkwardly. Hey, look at this. Can we retract all the gears? Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Ye of little faith, all of you. You're doing it! Stop looking so scared, you'll be fine. Don't panic. Jesus, actually, holy shit, this is hard to fly. Right, fly it that way. There we go. How much fuel have you got? You got loads of fuel. Nice. So why is it dipping forward like that? Too heavy on the front? Change the direction of the flaps. Oh. Deploy. Are we still flopping? No, we're okay. Nice. Yeah, don't like travel at super speed, otherwise we're going to lose control. But she's done it. Holy shit. Well done. We have ourselves a plane with some rudimentary control. So, let's see if we can spot one of those trees then. Yeah, reduce your speed a bit because we're going a bit holy shit. So let's see if we can spot one of these trees that we need to scan. Lovely jubbly. Well done, Markin. Don't do an EVA. Now is not the time to be wandering outside. I'm just going to go for a stroll. Pop the hatch open. Okay. So we're moving at 218 meters per second, and we're about 1.3 kilometers above the surface. We're looking for one of these trees that we're supposed to scan. Whether or not we can land safely is another question. Oh, is that one over there? What's that shadow? Let's have a look. So let's turn this way, up the engine speed a little bit. Seems banking is more efficient at this point. Should probably be a bit careful, well, in case there's some sort of structural penalty. Or is that a tree or is it just a stain on my monitor? Thank you, Capro. Thank you very much. Something down there. Yeah, it looks like a... looks like a tree. What is that? I think it might be a tree. Okay. Let's do another pass. So the mission objective then, for those just joining, is to find a baobab tree and transmitted, so 0% of 67% of total available science. Okay, so just scan it. Thank you, Gearsin. Thank you very much, Gearsin. Thank you kindly. Right, let's come down a bit. A little bit, don't go crazy. So what's the range on the scanning arm then? Oh, must be... okay, we must be still. It is a tree! We found a tree! Right, so... I mean, this doesn't look very flat. How are we going to do this safely? Quick save. Even the game is against me. You cannot quick save when you're about to crash. Ye of little faith, all of you, yees of faith that is lacking. It'd be fine, Jesus. Right. Parachute? I guess so, but will we land safely enough? I mean, give it a whack. I guess what are our options here? I mean, you know, fucking either that or nosediving. Fine, let's do it then. So let's reduce our airspeed. Get to about here, and then deploy the parachutes and see what happens. Yeah? We should land the right way up, yeah? Fingers crossed. And then parachutes be deploying. There we go. And then let's kill that engine. That's a little further forward ahead than I would like. That's, in fact, you're going to land on your face. That's annoying. Maybe I should have considered that and put a parachute here. Oops. Is there a way that I can remedy this situation? What if I would deploy it? To redeploy? No, that's the other. Can we... yep. Deploy in the other direction. Flaps, can you flap harder? Uh-oh. Can I cut one of the rear parachutes? That is a good question. Let's cut this parachute. I'm sure that will make the situation absolute... Ooh. Okay. What if I cut it at the last minute and then... Okay, hang on. If I cut it at the last minute, then we'll expertly land forward. Expertly. Ready? Okay, 350 meters. Don't panic, you'll be fine. We are moving it. Okay, no, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. Okay, ready? And... 200 meters. I'm gonna heroically... Oh, shit! Early, soon! Ooh! 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 Yees of little faith! All of you! Huh? Expert... Kerbal space... I don't know what I am. Pilot, I guess. All of you yees. Don't know what I'm talking about, to be honest. Hmm? Sure you didn't, Brother Guardian. Sure you didn't. Right, let's go scan a tree. Good point. I was looking at sea level, wasn't I? Whoops. Yeah, there we go. Right. Keep it nice and slow. Activate the brake. Oh, actually, maybe a little bit too much there. Thank you, Ghost. Thank you very much, Ghost. Now, the trouble is, I may struggle to reverse, but does that really matter? All I've got to do is just get as close as I can to the tree to scan it, I think. So... And then we just recover. We just send some trucks out, put the thing on a flatbed truck and take it back to the space center. It's a gift, Kappa. It's a gift. This is where we find out it's not even the right type of tree. There we go. There we go. Da, 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 da. Oh, forward a bit more. And... boop. And then switch off the engine. Shut down engine. And then if I double click the... How do you do it? Do I just hold it? Can I right click? There is a way to like hold the brake on indefinitely. Okay, well let me just hold down the button and then scan the tree. Ooh. Look at that. Yes, that's good. Scan the tree. Yes. Thank you, Mast. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, it did a lasery thing on it. How cool is this? Okay. Ah. Baobab tree scan from Kerbal surface. If our experts are correct, this is one of the oldest trees on the planet, perhaps as old as Professor von Kerman himself. My scan has collected most, but not all of the information available. Come back later with a better sensor. Okay. That's kind of cool. So you can get better gear and return to the same location. So, recover, keep experiment. Wait. Transmitted. So I need to transmit it? So let's transmit it then. Oh, I forgot. No! I forgot to build a transmitter. No! I came all this way and I forgot to build a transmitter. Oh, I suck. I suck. Well, at least we got the data, but I still suck. Okay. So view report, keep the experiment. We'll take that back with us. Transmitted. Ugh. Okay. Hang on a minute. So, sorry, review the report. How much do I get? Oh, only 10? That's it? Alright. Time to fly back. No, we can just recover from here. Recover the vessel. Just recover the plane. And then presumably we do need to transmit, as it says. Otherwise it wouldn't say the word transmit. That was cool, though. We got a working plane. Okay. So recovered the vessel. We got some 10 science points, bringing us up to 274. Nice. We recovered most of the parts, and Markin is back, and she's okay. Looking good. So let's go back to our objectives here. So definitely oh no! Hello. Oh, okay. Sorry. I stand corrected. So do a complex scan. Transmitted. No, we did it. We completed the mission because we got the data. She got it with the vessel that we recovered. Brilliant. Fantastic. And more importantly, we now have a working plane. That's cool. Research and development. Let's go over here. So, since we do have quite a few points... Ooh, some better materials for planes. Air brakes. Ooh, better flaps. Ooh. Fan blades. Propellers. Turboshaft engines. I'm going to burp again. Oh. Supersonic flight. Ooh, cockpit. Afterburn. Ooh, okay. This could be fun. Let's get some of these. Research and then purchase. Yes? Maybe we should save, actually. We can't really afford all of these. Cool. 114 remaining. Can I afford the other one? No, 160. Okay. Is there anything left to do on the... Well, we've got a whole bunch of science stuff that we can scan, presumably, if we can fly around. No, I was doing rockets a short while ago, Thief, but I was faffing around with a plane because we had a mission to scan a tree. Test a small hard point orbiting the sun. Complex scan with a rover arm. So Mars does indeed have an atmosphere, it's just quite thin. Thank you, XCOM. Thank you. And Dr. Pineapple and Volty. Thank you, all of you. You're very kind. Thank you. Hang on, I'm just curious. I've not really had a working plane properly before. Although looking at the time, I probably should wrap up the stream and get the dog some food and get... Yeah, I could do some food as well, actually. Okay. Thank you, Burnout. Thank you very much, Burnout. Yes, remember to put a transmitter on it this time. Ugh. So, what's this then? MK2. So this is MK1 cockpit. MK2, crew capacity 2. Let's buy one of these. Hang on. Ooh, stylish. Is it much wider? Oh, it is. Okay, so presumably... okay. Engines, fuel tanks. Gotcha. No, I remember these from a long time ago. Unlocking them, but never really building anything with them. I could have a longer range plane. Why level 1 hangar? It's a level 2, I believe. Okay. What else should I have a quick scan? Take the plane somewhere and scan with it. You got to redo it for supersonic flight. Supersonic flight. Hang on, let me just take the plane out again one more time. Let me just, hang on. So take this arm off. Put a parachute here. Just so we can land it properly. Looks stupid. Okay. So with the new parts that I've unlocked, is there anything that I really need? What was that new engine that I saw? Is it more efficient? Engine here. The Panther afterburner turbofan. Let's get that one. Okay. Is it much larger? No, it's roughly the same size. So hang on. So what does this give me? So almost 30,000 meters per second on that fuel tank. 26,000. So I guess it's faster, but burns through fuel. I'll give it a go anyway. Yeah, let's also move the wings back a notch. Here, right? Because I actually can't get in or out. I'm blocking the entrance. Okay. The flaps worked, right? So I should be alright. Switch these around. Change the direction. Okay. That massive air intake hurts you? Is it too big? Have I gone overboard? Okay. So maybe I should try just getting some science in areas that I haven't got it before. So stick this thing here. Stick this. It's an atmosphere. Yeah, it's a pressure monitor thing. This, isn't it? Hang on. Stick that. Don't know really. Here, maybe. What's this? Scanning arm. I've already got a thermometer on there, haven't I? Oh yeah, and we should probably put a ladder down so that she can actually climb up if she falls off it. Infrared Oh, Jesus. Okay. Surface scanning module. What's this? Sorry. Is this... No, this scans for ore. It doesn't give me science. Okay. Oh, don't forget the goo monitoring. Put one of these here. Okay. Goo monitoring canister. Transmitter. Thank you very much. Must not forget about that. Maybe also just a couple of teeny tiny solar panels just in case I have to leave it for a few hours. For whatever reason. I don't know. Just stick one there or something. Doesn't... Hang on. Pop it there. I'm not really no name. Sorry, I know I sound like a bit of a wet blanket, but there was some behind the scenes weirdness, some shady shit going on with Kerbal Space Program 2. I'm gonna wait and see. So the original it's got a legitimacy problem. It's not made by the people that made this. It's been bought out and it's being made by a different company who have been doing some shady shit or something. Again, I need to read into it more. Leave that there. Yeah, free. It's just I mean, the engines will keep it powered, right? This thing is just here to, in case, I don't know, in case I need more power? I'm not sure, sorry. You think I should put it? You think I should put a bigger one? Well, it can't hurt. If we have to land or whatever. Just put one here. Transmitter. Yep. Transmitter will be here. Okay. And then any other science stuff I can add? Module processing lab. Oh yeah, Science Junior. We could just stick a whole one here, couldn't we? It's like a mobile lab with a bunch of samples. Whoopsie. And then, yeah. Check its center of gravity. Yeah, we might need to move the wings forward. Like here. Have I fucked it? Should be okay, right? No! Ye of little faith, Modo. Ye. Yeah, I mean, the reason I'm a bit sort of nervous of the fact that obviously, if you're not familiar, Kerbal Space Program was a passion project of one guy. He said he was going to leave his marketing company. I think that one is in fact Squad. And they offered, well, no, you can stay with the company and make the game in the background if you really want to. So right from the beginning, Kerbal Space Program was a labour of love. It was a labour of love from one guy. And it grew to be big. And then something happened. They fucked him, and they fucked the guys that made it, and then they sold it off. So, yeah, I'm super... Kerbal Space Program 2 is super sketchy. Thank you, Mackie and Edgy. Thank you very much. Check center of lift. All right. I don't really know how to interpret that, though. Is that correct? Should that be, like, further forward? Move the flaps to the inner wing? Do you reckon? Like here, do you think? Oh, okay. Oh, didn't I get better ones? Hang on, didn't I unlock better ones? No, maybe I didn't. Wing strike. No. The center of life... What? Center of lift, you mean? Spartan. Should be within the center of mass, offset slightly behind. Okay, sweet. Hang on. How can I get it? I suppose I just need to do that and then fiddle like this, right? Rotate to do that. Yes, correct. I hope. Find out, I guess. Okay. Right. Should we give that a whack? See what happens? Get these science stuff, yeah, send this further afield and see if it will do anything. Save. Where is she? Here she is. Hi there, Markin. You're our pilot again. Okay. Go for launch. Oh, I didn't check and see how much it cost me. Hang on, where's that dog? There she is. She's buggered up. Hello, sweetie. You alright, honey? How you doing? We'll get you some food in a minute. Yeah, you want some food? Do you want some chicken? Chicken? Yeah, she knows what that word means. Oh, we'll get you some in a minute. Okay. Right, so let's give it a whack and see what happens. I guess I turn off the stabilization initially, or do I leave it on? So I'm just going to... Where's the drink? My throat's a bit parched. I don't have any water within reach, so... Oh, no, I'm going to look. Got a little bit. Leave it off. All right. Nonsense, Sipsaf. Nonsense. Will I actually invade Poland? Yes, I will, sir. Yes, I will. How dare they hog such delicious food and hot women? I went there on business a while ago. A few years ago. It was lovely. It was a lovely country. I had the best burger I'd ever eaten. Holy shit. And I ate those little... They're little type of... It's like a food... It's like food, but you put it inside of like a small packet of other food. And it was in a nice bar with some really nice beer. And some really hot women. It was very nice. Poland was very nice indeed. Pierogi, I think it's called. Pierogi? You dip it in something. They put something in the middle of the table and you dip it in them. And then you're like, these are quite nice. And then before you know it, you've had like 30 of them. And you can't move. Anyway... Sorry. Engine on. Here we go. Flaps down. Flaps down. Deploy. Those weren't pierogi, whatever they were tasty. And then I stayed in a hotel, it was very nice. Had a burger in that hotel's restaurant, and it was delicious, holy shit. Okay, we're off. Full speed ahead. Good luck, Markin. We're not flying. Why are we not flying? There we go. Woo! Okay, fix the flaps. Undeploy. I see. I see. Nice! Okay. Now, where to? Where can we fly that we haven't flown before? That's the thing. To get some science. We haven't really been north much, have we? Turn this way. Watch out for the... Yep. Try not to stress the plane too much. Thank you, Dark Natopia. Thank you very much, Dark. Okay. Let's go this way. Fly to a different biome. Indeed. Let's give it a whack. In fact, how high can we go? And how fast? If we just fly in one direction. Right. Full whack. Let's take her out for a spin. Use the afterburner. How does that work then? Oh, hello. Use the afterburner. Change the ultimate. Hang on. Well, this. Forgive me, I'm not very experienced with this. Toggle engine mode. Engine mode. Toggle mode. Oh, Jesus Christ! There was a fire coming out the back of the... Is that... Oh, God. Is that good? Are we burning through lots of fuel? Oh, I see. We're burning through fuel. It's like a... I don't know what... Whoa, we're going a bit too quick. Hold up. Sorry, what is that? What am I doing? Is that good or bad? Should I be higher up before I do that? Because we're going super fast and it's high pressure. Surely we want to climb a bit. Let's try climbing a bit first. Thank you, Stuffy. Thank you very much, Stuffy. Get to about 10k. Alright. Good plan, Batman. Throttle up. Alright. Got loads of fuel. Are we even consuming much fuel doing this? Ah. There we go. How high can these things go on Kerbin then? No, we're fine. Go up and see. Yeah, good advice. Not really sure, Aramil. I hope so. I must admit, I did enjoy last night. It was good fun. Although I need to kill Cyanide as top priority. I think he's got a detective head on him. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay, Venom. Hope you're well. About 12 to 13 kilometers as Captain 362. Then the thrust will drop off too quickly. Okay, good to know. In fact, I think we're struggling now, aren't we? What's the mission objective? I don't really have one right now. I just wanted to take one of these planes for a spin. Maybe try and get some science in a different biome. Okay, I think that's it. That's the best we can do. So let's go and switch on this then. Right, so we're burning through... Yeah. So we're picking up quite some speed, 270 meters per second. Let's try spinning. Yeah, that's a good... I will spin now. Boom. Pressure slightly reduced at 8.8k. Atmospheric pressure. We're moving at approaching 400 meters per second. Okay. Lots of stress on the structure now. Should I shut the engine down? Switch to... Keep going up? Alright. Nose up. I see. So we're just burning liquid. Right, so it's becoming a sort of quasi-jet thing. Where are we going? Oh, we're not even going north. Oops. We're gonna... Not even travelling in the right direction. Oh wow, we're going proper high. Come on, head this way. Too high? Is it too high? Thank you, Roninson. Thank you very much, Roninson. Come on, keep turning. Keep turning. Yeah, how far can we go, I wonder? Oh yeah, holy shit. The atmosphere is getting super thin up here. Fuck. Hang on. Turn it this way, maybe. So yeah, we're basically a U-2, like a spy plane, aren't we? So edge of the atmosphere sort of thing. Hang on. There we go. Let's hold that course. Can we hold this course, or are we going to just descend and explode? Let's just find out, I guess. How's my fuel? Oh no, we've still got loads. Holy shit. I'm struggling, aren't I? Hang on. What happens if I put these up? Hang on. Does that help me at all? Maybe it's because the atmosphere is just so thin. Sorry, what's it called? You know the plane I'm talking about. Did I misspeak? Sorry. The Blackbird? The fast-moving scout, the one that got shot down a lot, all the time, actually. Okay, so yeah, the U-2, yeah. So we're moving at 630 meters per second. Oh wow! Holy crap! I didn't think they could be this quick. Yeah, for those joining the stream, I'm just trying out a space plane. So, well, just a jet plane, really. But, yeah, so we've got a new type of engine with an afterburner on it, which seems to be burning liquid fuel. So I'm able to travel, well, I'm at about 17 kilometers right now. We were at 20 a minute ago, weren't we? So, I think that seems to be our ceiling. We're able to move at 773 meters per second. No, it's alright. I'll just activate the parachutes, Crockett, and we'll just, you know, get lifted back to the... We'll get lifted back by truck. So where am I now? Hang on. So give me a crew report. So Kerbin's upper atmosphere. I guess I need to go lower if I'm going to get a biome report. We've already done experiments in the upper atmosphere. Thank you, Poismus. Thank you very much, Poise. Thank you. Yeah, very cool indeed. There's the Space Center. I think we've landed in the desert, but I don't think we had all of these gadgets last time. Do I still have the air intake? Yeah, this thing here. Do I close it? I guess not. The engine needs air, right? No, in caps there's Laxky. What happens if I close it? Boom. Yeah. That's kind of cool. Let's go to that mountain range up there. I should get that, hang on, run atmospheric analysis. Oh wow, so we haven't done it here. Flying over Kerbin's grassland. So that's the biome. Okay. So don't take those readings. Log seismic data, can't be done right now. Oh, is that bad? Oh no, we're okay. Are we heating up? Atmospheric, so we've got 2 of these, so we can run a couple of them. Go a bit higher. I don't know, Duke. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just pressing buttons. What about the Science Junior? Conduct material study. Okay, whilst flying at Kerbin. 15 science. I reset it. Slow down. Why not send the data? Well, I need a scientist to reset the thing. So maybe I should go a bit further afield first. Try to get, well, the highest count that I can. Oh, hi there, Cuppy. Cuppy's in the chat, folks. Tom's partner. Turn off the afterburner. I think it might... I don't think I should. Fix the flaps, says Hentai. What? Yeah, dude, bit spammy, dude. I can turn it off, it'll be fine? Alright. It just suddenly exploded. Oh, we're actually losing speed quite rapidly. Nah. I see, so the regular engine won't work because the atmosphere just isn't... yeah. We just don't have a good enough... Oop. Oh no, there we go, it just clicked on. So we're just on the edge of it at around 17.5k. Gotcha. So hang on, if I take a quick crew report, are we over grasslands? No. Yes, we are. Okay. So I can just dip just beneath 17k to see... Right. To see which biome we're in. I get you. Okay. Let's keep moving. Yeah, just check out... We'll just get to these mountains over here and see what it says. I should be orbiting? Nah, not with a vessel like this. No way. Half the fuel is gone? Yeah, it's fine. We're going to activate parachutes and get picked up by trucks anyway. Okay. Sure thing, Tiger. I'm sure I'll figure it out. It's going fine so far, though. Let's ease up a bit. Hi there, Zoe. Hello indeed. Your partner saw me playing and is now playing it at the same time. Yes, speaking to everyone in the chat, if you've not played Kerbal, I do very, very strongly recommend. Especially if you've never done it before. It's one of these games where it's very rewarding, as in learning each individual new thing and going, Okay. So check out these mountains and see if they're a biome that I can learn stuff in. So we're about 12k, so if I get a crew report... Kerbin's Highlands. Oh shit, perhaps we've already done this one? Maybe these mountains are the same as the other mountains. Yeah, we'll find out. Thank you, Lyricalist and Ironhide. Thank you sincerely. Thank you. Okay, so at about 11k, I should be able to switch off the afterburner. Yep, there's enough air to just fly normally. We'll bleed off a lot. Yeah, we'll bleed off lots of speed, but cool. So that's kind of, so the afterburner can let you drop up to, yeah, so go from 10k up to 20k and then move at high speed through the upper atmosphere. Nice, 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 nice. So what I could do, considering I have to do one of those scans on Duna, is I could drop one of these, or like something similar, from high altitude into Duna's atmosphere. Yeah. And then kick it, launch it, once it gets enough atmosphere to run, launch it and shoot it off through Duna, through Mars's atmosphere. It's super thin, but it's there. Holy shit, that could be cool. Launching this just towards Duna. Oh, there's no oxygen on Duna. Oh, okay, is that a waste of time? Well, you can still just use... no, actually, I don't know. Would you just have to use the afterburner the whole time? Okay, hang on. Is this a new biome? Ooh, Kerbin's Mountains. It is. Please, transmit this... Oh, no usable comms device. In range, I see. Take a crew report regardless. Keep that crew report. Okay, whilst we're here, atmospheric scans. Yep, of the... seismic data, can't do that right now. Temperature scans of the mountains. Keep that experimental data. Anything else? Science Junior, we've not done that. Material study. Okay. Flying at Kerbin. Not mountains? Have I just overshot them? Hold up. I should be in a specific biome. Should I deploy the antenna? Extend the antenna. Oh, deploying it now will destroy the part. Okay. I need to land if I'm going to transmit. It's fine. We'll just take it all in person then. We'll fly. So I think I've gone over a bit of grassland, which is why the Science Junior is like, "Buh, there's no mountain here." Yeah, just recover it. It's fine. Here. The little jet engine moving. It's cute. It's like a little adorable anus. Thank you, Tiamat, and Alice is dead, and Rick the Dino. Hi there, Rick. I hope you're well. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. Okay. Hold up. Oh, dear. Conduct material study. Nope, flying at Kerbin. Okay. Maybe we can't do a mountain thing for the Science Junior? Oh, conduct material study? Yeah. It's a bit... okay, we'll just do one flying then. Keep experimental data. Okay. And then... let's... what else? Is there anything else on here that I can do? I think that's it, isn't it? Run atmospheric analysis. We'll just run that one there. We could parachute, land, and get some seismic data. Yeah, why not? So let's land over there, on that snowy bit, and then hopefully we'll be recovered safely and it doesn't turn into that film Alive. Not sure exactly what I'd eat. My own leg, maybe. This was quite successful. Holy shit! I'm going to quick save before suddenly it becomes less successful. Thank you, Sword Ace. Thank you very much, Sword Ace. Close the materials bay. Not a bad idea. Okay, here we go. Reducing speed. Was it Survive? What's it called? You know the one with the in the Andes Mountains? Football team crash, not recovered, had to eat each other. Really grim. True story. Thank you, Gifty and Swampfire and Lowe's. Lowe's to Ocean? Wait. Lowe's T Ocean? Lowest Ocean. Lowest Ocean. Thank you very much, Lowest Ocean. We should be okay. And then... voila. Engine off, please. Yes. Smooth. Majestic. Like a majestic thing. Okay, less majestic. Okay. And then gears. We're suddenly going onto a rocky bit. I was hoping we would land on the flat bit, not the rocky bit. Okay, can we Parachutes, you're supposed to be parachuting. Shit, I need you to... oh, okay, hang on. Oh dear. These things didn't parachute as quickly as I was hoping. There we go. Now, finally, they do their job, but awkwardly, a weird and awkward bit. Hang on. What if I would activate the engine and shimmy that way? I'm sure it'll be fine. Hang on. Watch this. Watch this. Pure skill. Ready? Activate engine. And then we're going to go... forward. Like so. No, no, no. Ye of little faith, all of you. It's going to be fine. There we go. Forward. Yeah. See, we're just drifting. See? We're just drifting. Into the snow. Gently. Are we even moving? Faster. Not as fast as that. Slow down a bit. Look, what's that? There's a purple thing. Fly towards the purple thing. Use the afterburner. All the parachutes burst into flames. Well, they are made of silk. No. Are we going to be okay? Yeah, I think we're on a flatter bit. Switch over to... Right, so we're 300 meters up. No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yees of little faith in the chat. Yees, all of you. 240 meters. Turn the plane in the direction of the inclination. 180 meters. 180 meters. Get ready. 100 meters. Get ready. Turn the plane a bit more. And that's enough. Actually, no, leave it on. Just power it down, just in case I do need to maneuver. Okay, up, 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 up. Yep. Whee! Pro Kerbal space program person. Kerbal Naut. Yes. Right. Brakes are currently on. Up the thrust a little wee bit, just to lift this. Lift off the... There we go. Little bit, little bit, little bit. Not too much. Keep it slow, keep it slow. Let's go investigate what that purple thing is. And then we'll get out, we'll stick a flag down. Maybe do a EVA report. Check atmospheric pressure on the other one. What is that purple thing then? More importantly, can I eat it? Thank you, Omega. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Whoop. All's good. Slow, 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 slow and steady. No prizes for being there too quickly. More important to get there safely. Plant a flag, yes indeed. Oh, there it is. Oh, what's that? It looks like a crystal thing. I presume I need a robot arm. Guess what I removed from the from the vessel? Oh shit! Did I forget to put the robot arm back on? Oops. So I put the communitron on this time, but I forgot to put the robot arm. Yay! Under the wing? No, evidently not. It seems I just forgot. Under the wing? Can you see it? Am I blind? I see the atmospheric reader. The seismic reader. I see no robot arm. Right, hang on. Slow the fuck down. Okay, stop. Engine off. Okay, very good. And how do I actually enable the brake properly? Nope. Stop. Stop. Shift. No. Double click. How do I do it? Fuck. How do you do it? There's a way of putting the brake on permanently. Hang on. Brake. Retract. Just click it. Oh. Boom. Okay. Thank you. Just click it. There we go. Okay, so... I guess I can't do anything to that thing without a robot arm. So crew report, where are we? Nope, keep the existing crew report. Take atmospheric scan. So that's from above the mountain. Atmospheric analysis from the mountain. Wait, verify that. Review the data. Oh, I see, flying over the mountain. Okay, so keep that experiment. Atmospheric analysis from Kerbin's mountains. Keep that experiment. There we go. Show me the EVA, the crew report. So overwrite crew. No, I want to see the crew report. Review report. Here we go. So flying over Kerbin's mountains. Okay. So I want to transmit this because I can now take a new report on the mountain. So, well, the question is, can I actually reach? That's the next question. So if I deploy it. So extend. Whoop. There we go. The antenna is excited. As it should be. Mountains are sexy. Transmit. Okay. And also while we're here, just pop the solar thing open because I won't be able to run the engines to get some power. Lovely. So transmit for its full... Yeah, there we go. And now we can take a new one. So, and transmit that... Yeah, it's only 1.4 science, but still. The mountains are mountainous. Who'd have thought it? Let's have a look at the temperature. Review the data. So again... okay. No, we lose a bit of science. Yeah. Better... Oh, fuck it. Transmit that and take some more... Yeah, hang on. Transmit it and then log the temperature again. And then keep that one. Okay. And then... Is there anything else? Oh, yes. EVA and a flag. So... Dun, 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 dun. Well done, Markin. You don't need that. You can take that off. Remove your helmet. Whoop. Welcome to the mountains. Give me a surface sample. Tell me what it... Yeah, tell me what it is. Okay, surface sample from the Kerbal Mountains. Here, the surface is mostly barren, snow, dirt, and rocks. You're very confident that if you looked under the snow, you'll find more dirt and more rocks. Okay, keep that experiment. Plant the flag. Thank you, Mr. Sark. Thank you very much. Thank you. Lovely. Kerbal Space Program. Mountain landing site. Okay, Markin landed here with her jet. Ate some snow. Sat around for a bit. Browsed Tinder. Then went home. Okay, let's have a look. So, EVA report. I don't think a spacesuit was entirely necessary to get here, was it? Keep the data. And can we do anything with this without a robot arm? Probably not. Oh, no, we can climb it, but that doesn't really do anything. Probably just get us... No, don't get us stuck. No, we're going to be fine. Okay, climb, yeah. We get out of here. Okay, Markin, before you get yourself stuck and then we fail the mission because we're stupid. Yeah, okay, activate your jetpack. That's not going to do much on Kerbin. Climb. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Let's not try that again. Thank you, Varg. Thank you very much, Varg. Right, so I do need to wrap up the stream momentarily, folks, because I would like to go and get some dinner. Because it's getting, it's 5:30. Quite peckish. Yeah, that was cool, though. Let's get back aboard. Oh, yes, the seismic data. Thank you very much. I nearly forgot that. So, seismic data. Log the seismic data. Oopsie. All right. Controlled externally by a scientist. So, let's get back aboard the plane. Board. And then we can control it from, presumably, the program that the scientists have written inside the vessel. So, log seismic data. Seismic scan from the Kerbal Mountains. Kerbin's Mountains. Okay. Keep data. There's no point doing it twice. We've already got the experiment. Okay. Hi there, Martin. You've been burnt out on it for a while. You didn't know they added the crystals. Indeed, they put down stuff that you can scan. Okay. I think we're done. Anything? Have I forgotten anything? I think we're sorted, aren't we? Oh, the lab. No, yeah, we took samples, didn't we? Open doors, review data. So the less resilient samples appear to have splattered around the interior, forming new and interesting colour combinations. So that's flying at Kerbin. Ah, shit. What do you think? If I reset it, I might be able to get more up in the mountains. So that's just flying at Kerbin. That could be anywhere, right? It doesn't even specify Kerbin's mountains. Transmit and then retake it. I can't because it would require scientists to reset, wouldn't it? The goo and the modules here do that. They're not like thermometers. Thank you, Stealth Banana. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it, to be honest. I'm gonna gamble that the material study on the surface of the mountain surface is more valuable than just in the air above the mountains, because it doesn't even specify above the mountains. It could be anywhere. So I'm going to reset the experiment because I haven't transmitted it. Okay. Read the orange text. Inoperable. Yes, indeed. But it would need to be reset anyway. The same with the goo samples. Okay. So I'm going to gamble that, yeah, so it's more than 15.8. So reset, take again. My gamble was horribly incorrect. Oh no. So it only gives me 6.8 science for this biome. Oops. I suck. I suck. I suck. Okay. Recover the vessel. Thank you, the Stealth Eye. Thank you very much. Thank you. See, I was trying to be a smart ass, but it exploded because I'm thick. And not even the good thick. Oh, hang on a minute. There we go. Okay, so we've recovered the science. So we've got 42.6 science earned on that flight. Not too bad. Not too bad indeed. So this will be added to the roster of stuff that we've already claimed. I should have a look and see which biomes around Kerbin we don't have and maybe fly over there. Maybe attach the plane to a rocket and launch it up to get it further or something. Okay, so we've recovered all of the parts, which saves us money for next time. And we've recovered Markin, who gained no experience. Strange. You figured she would. Anyway, so I'm probably going to leave it there for this afternoon. I'll be back. So what's the time? So it's 5:30. I'll be back at 8 o'clock for a bit of Halo ODST alongside the ZF clan. So Harry and Rotary and somebody else. Not sure who. But we're going to be playing a bit of, a firefight, I think it's called. You know, where you hold your ground against incoming Covenant. So we're going to be doing a bit of that. So thank you for watching. Thank you, not Roberto. Thank you very much. And thank you for subbing if you did. Thank you, the Stealth Eye and Stealth Banana, Varg and Mr. Sark, and Akatark and Omega. Thank you, all of you. Right. Hang on a second. Let me just have a look and see who's... Hang on. Let me just give it a proper save. That was quite cool. Hang on. So what is it? Day... yeah. Just going to save it. Year 4, day 385. Landed in the mountains. Okay. Quick saving. Good. Wait, did that save? No. Why? Sorry, that didn't save. Cool. There we go. That saved. Right, back to the main menu. Cyanide is playing something boring. He's into his... Well, yeah, he's playing what he's into. We all play what we're into. Better that than force something that we're not into. Thank you, the classy man. Thank you very much. Let's have a look. Well, welcome indeed, JC15. Welcome indeed. Oh, so who's doing what? Let's have a look. Oh, KJ's live. I feel compelled to host my clanmates where possible. They do kind of expect it. Let's have a look. So ZF Clan. So Cyanide is playing his racing game. He's doing some sort of big tournament thing. Yuki is playing Path of Exile, and Beastie is doing League of Legends. Okay, well, I'll probably hand you over to Yuki then. So, feel free to click on the ZF Clan stream team below if you want to see which of us are streaming. But I will hand you over to him. He's doing a bit of Path of Exile, which is it's like a dungeon type explorer game, I think. So thank you for watching, folks. All the best. Have an absolutely lovely evening. I'll be back at 8 o'clock. So, yeah, it's 5:30. I'll be back at 8. Take care.